I think I'm pretty sure we're live. Can we get some dances in chat for the Commodore song? Because the Gamescom pre-show sound is not hype compared to the Commodore song.
Right. It might even be licensed. I don't know. I haven't listened.
We're safe here.
Right.
Luckily for us, the Commodore song isn't licensed?
No, not at all.
But hello, everyone. I just need to finish making the announcements everywhere on every platform forever. We have our co-hosts Eric and Bob Video Games, and also Chris.
Yeah.
Make with the words.
Words.
Hey, what's
Hey,
going
these
on?
are words.
Predictions.
Predictions?
Say words, damn it.
I expect this to be really disappointing, and it's to wonder why they even bothered.
Yeah, Jeff Keighley does keep going like on Twitter, and this is the most I've ever seen him be like, "Don't be excited."
This preemptive damage control.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, there's not going to be anything. There's nothing.
There
I
will be
feel like-
nothing. I don't even know why you would watch.
I feel like somebody needs to tell him that the more you do this, the more people are going to go, oh, this is just a marketing show of shit we've already seen, and then not show up.
And I'd like to tell you about the Commodore 64.
I at least like the list of games that are going to be here that's come out is pretty good. Like I want to see more Tekken 8. I want to see more Zones Endless Zero. I don't want to see any more Cyberpunk DLC. I've seen that DLC like 5 times, different conferences. And that like Microsoft sideshow they had at the end of E3 was literally just, what if we had 30 straight minutes of it? I was like, well, that would be 30 minutes of walking around this one town. I don't care.
Well, nobody watched that sideshow, Bob, so it has to be here again.
No. Oh,
That's the logic, I guarantee it.
probably.
Mr. Dude's saying I need Kyle Bosman in the pre-show. Kyle Bosman is the pre-show. He's running the pre-show.
I'm excited for whatever that is.
Jeff handed him 30 minutes of our lives.
Right?
A gun shaped like a 30-minute time slot.
Yeah, like I can't like a Kyle Bosman video does not go over 30 minutes. That's not good if it does.
Yeah.
It's like a 30-minute episode of Aqua Teen.
Yes.
Don't let him do it.
On paper, like, yeah, it's a lot of Aqua Teen. And then you're like halfway into it, like, this is too much Aqua Teen.
I'm excited to see Cyberpunk. Not Cyberpunk. What the fuck? Why? We just said we weren't. What the fuck? My brain just sabotaged me. I'm excited to see Grand Blue Relink.
I was just saying, maybe you're bargaining. Maybe you're like, never mind. The standard has lowered. I'm very excited to see Cyberpunk.
Do we know if Relink's gonna be here? Because I don't remember being on the list, but maybe
It was in the teaser video.
Okay. Yeah, that teaser video also had Immortals of Avium.
I'm
Good.
very
You get to
excited for Immortals of Avium.
You get to live through what you're gonna have to live through as soon as the stream is over.
They're gonna announce the season pass, and I'm gonna be like, why did I spend $70 on
Oh
this
man,
game?
I have to check it to see if they made the mistake with this game.
Oh, we have a DLC plan. We promise. Please give us extra money right now. As
don't
far as
think
I know,
so.
they just have the $10 more digital deluxe edition, which comes with amazing things such as they all sounded really dumb and like
Yeah, I don't
unimportant,
see-
but it was
I don't-
like 3 more sigils, and I'm like, well, I do need to sigil up.
Yeah, there's no-
Top 3 plus
There's
more
no
than other
DLC.
people.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. That's the thing that most says to me. EA knows how this game will perform.
Yeah,
If they
I feel
didn't
like
even,
they're-
because fucking if Forspoken and Saints Row, the Saints Row fucked up in this way.
I feel like EA strangely hasn't made that exact mistake recently. Like,
Yeah, like
Star
Dead
Wars
Space
didn't do
remake
it,
doesn't
Dead
have Star
Space,
Wars didn't do it.
Yeah, so they're clean from that at least.
No, I never understood the logic because like nobody ever talks about these DLCs because they're always bad.
Yeah, they feel like a remnant of the 7th gen era.
Oh, they're definitely that.
It's just like, hey,
Like I'm sitting
we
here
made this
trying to
terrible
think.
game.
Is there, again, not counting something like the big Bethesda game that gets you like a 10, 15 hour expansion pack?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't think of a single content DLC that is well regarded.
Yeah, not at least not ones that are sold like this before launch. Like people like that Final Fantasy VII intermission whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was to go
Intergrade.
with a port. Like, it almost
Right.
doesn't count.
Right.
Maybe, I guess we can count Jetstream Sam in Revengeance.
Even that has weird issues.
Yeah, but God, I really wish Platinum would get sober and make a game with the taunt mechanic Jetstream Sam has. Because that's like one of my favorite mechanics in games where you taunt enemies and to do more damage, but they're more aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
And also his
that's-
charge mechanic is really cool.
If only they made something like that instead of Babylon's Fall.
Or Bayonetta 3, honestly. Or Astral Chain.
I'm very curious what could have led to bringing up Babylon's Fall. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why this is so cursed.
Most of FromSoft's DLCs are well received.
Yeah, that's true.
We might even see one of them here.
We might. That sounds too big.
Yeah, it sounds like a new thing, and
It sounds
Not
it's
true,
an update
it
for
was
an old
announced.
thing.
I mean
Yeah.
that's fair.
So it would qualify for the exact descriptor, but then,
It has been
frankly, Jeff
a year
would be
and
an
a
asshole
half.
to tell people to not be excited.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, they even announced this DLC something like 5 months ago, right?
I
That
feel like it was
about
longer
March.
ago than that.
Yeah, I was like, now I'm just like, did they really announce the DLC?
Yeah, they announced that shit. They announced that shit, I swear, in like March or some
It's
shit.
insane.
And they never brought it up again, I guess, because they Armored Core 6.
You don't want to steal any thunder.
Right. So people will be like, hey, I'm confused. Is this a part of that DLC for Elden Ring? And they're like, no, it's called Armored Core. It's a mech game.
If you're
It's
insane,
separate.
it's an expansion for Elden Ring and think it's all connected.
Yeah, look, yes, buy it.
Okay, they didn't
Sure.
they didn't officially announce it until this year, but like as soon as the game came out, they were like, I don't know, maybe we'll do this shit we've done for every fucking game we've made in a decade.
Who knows? We just, there's no way to know if we're gonna do the same thing we always
The
do.
only
We're
thing-
FromSoft.
the only
We're
thing
not
they didn't-
known for doing the same thing
They-
every fucking time.
they didn't-
Anyway, here's a swap level.
Except Sekiro.
Yeah, they didn't do the Sekiro. I have to imagine working with Activision was just a nightmare.
Yeah, like
yeah.
weirdly, Sekiro got free updates later where they added
did.
new modes
Yeah.
and stuff, but they didn't get a full DLC. Man, that Sekiro deal is so weird in retrospect. Like, they only worked with Activision Blizzard because it sounded like they were going to make a Tenchu game, and there's a weird rights thing,
Yeah.
and
With
that deals around
Activision,
that. And then they're like, it's not even that; it's just its own thing. It's like, did you accidentally con them into funding this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's like if you worked with your publishing partner to make a new Infamous, and then it was like, oh, we don't have, this isn't an Infamous game. What did we make? Oops, we made a GTA.
Yeah, or we made X-Men.
How would you be able to tell the difference?
I don't know.
Charles Xavier, is that the...
I'm honestly still surprised that FromSoft even goes to publishers. Like, they have enough money. They can be like, we'll fucking publish it ourselves and keep all the money.
Yeah, it really...
Don't they publish it themselves in Japan?
I don't know. I think
Maybe.
I think Bamco's worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, for Sekiro, it truly was. Somehow the rights ended up tangled up with Activision for Tenchu. And then they just changed the game entirely.
Right.
Fuck. I have no expectations for this.
Nope.
None. Kyle Bosman, I expect a chuckle from.
Yeah.
Okay,
One chuckle at least.
Bob was right. They do publish their own shit in Japan. They even published Elden Ring in Japan.
Okay. They just don't want to dip
They
their
don't
toe
wanna-
into doing it.
Yeah, they don't want to bother
overseas.
trying to figure out a global distribution. That makes sense. That's a pain in the ass.
I would love to see an American marketing campaign helmed by FromSoft.
Bamco doesn't seem very good at marketing, so
It would be interesting.
it would be interesting.
Whatever they've done, it's worked though. I mean, there's reasons Dark Souls got so big.
I think
yeah.
that
That
I
is
think that
groundswell.
was just they pulled the slot machine and got all sevens.
Well,
Like Dark Souls was the exact right game at the exact right time.
that's
I
fair.
think there's something to be said for them being obnoxious, Bamco, and the way that they were during Dark Souls 2 was important to bait a bunch of people. It was like rage bait almost of like, oh, it's so hard. It's the hardest game ever. Fucking play it.
Prepare to die edition.
Idiot.
I think that started
Right.
with the DLC when they re-released Dark Souls 1 as Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think Bamco played everyone like a fucking fiddle in that regard.
Speaking of Bamco, I might regrettably rebuy Kakarot. That original Dragon Ball DLC looks neat.
The only thing I've seen from it is a cutscene where Piccolo introduces himself, and then his walking animation freezes, so he slides off screen.
So immaculate.
Okay,
Yes,
so maybe I'll give it a little while for that stuff to even out. Wait for the we've done all the DLC. It is funny how I guess some fucking Dragon Ball project didn't work out, so they're like, we're legally required to ship this shit. Do another wave of DLC for Kakarot.
One more year. One more year.
God, now I'm remembering how that weird thing of like, we haven't updated this One Piece game in 3 years. Here's a new character.
Well, they gotta.
Any scraps.
That One Piece Warriors update is like, if you had a Dragon Ball game and then Super Saiyan was introduced, you're like, no, we don't need to add that into our game. What are you, crazy? Nobody wants that.
That's a flash in the pan.
Bob, didn't we find out that Tsukasa voice actor also played someone in Dragon Ball GT Final Bout and I was losing it?
I think so.
I mean, I feel like GT Final Bout is this bizarre alternate universe where Steve Bloom is Goku.
Right?
It's so good.
And
I wish that was a good game.
if that was good at all, it'd be pretty amazing.
If it was as good as Budokai 1, I would just be the forever stan of that game.
If it was as good,
Yeah, I feel like it
imagine if
doesn't
it was
even
as
be-
good as Psychic Force.
Right, it doesn't even need to be as good as like Budokai or Psychic Force. It just needs to be acceptable. Like,
Don't you want to pilot your Dragon Ball character like they're a stiff mech?
like if it's Battle Arena Toshinden, that would be incredible.
That's true. That, yeah.
Like, and I think that's one of the lowest grade fighters that I still can enjoy.
That's an interesting set of filters.
Yes.
Of like the worst one, but still enjoyable. This is, there sure were a lot of fighting games that gen.
Yeah,
They had a lot of ideas.
They did.
And not a lot of quality.
absolutely not.
I'll have to think about that while Gamescom is telling me all about some game that's already announced that someone somewhere believes that I will be so blown away by, and I will probably not give a single shit about.
Yeah, I don't understand the point of doing one of these if you have nothing. But we'll see. Maybe they will.
They have something, but not much. Jeff Keighley has tweeted to inform us his penis is reasonably sized, but not too big. But it's not too small. Please come look at his penis.
Please.
Ed Boon's going to look at it and talk about it.
Up on stage with Jeff Keighley's penis.
His whole thing is like, thanks, Jeff's penis. In the new Mortal Kombat 1, there's a penis wipe fucking transition graphic. Spins.
Maybe, weirdly, they don't mention anything about smaller games. So maybe there will be like indie games announced here and stuff, and new stuff from that. That'd be neat. I feel like he should have talked about that if he had it.
Yes. No. Silk Song will not be here, if that's what you're alluding to.
No,
that is too high on the excitometer for
like
this.
I'm just sitting here and I'm like, what the fuck did the fucking internet historian call No Man's Sky Woman Sky when he had to make the YouTube video that was the history and chronicle of that game's nightmare development and nightmare release? That's it, the sequel to No Man's Sky.
Oh, yes, Women's Sky.
Yes, Women's Land or whatever. Yes, there we go. I just remember seeing that in my fucking notifications going, what the fuck is Squint?
I don't smell toast.
That's This is the weirdest sequel to Mario Land I've ever seen.
Yes. It's all coming up, Daisy.
That was Super Princess Peach, Bob.
No.
And also, new mysterious game, Peach Gets a Power-Up. What was that game called?
Something like that.
Nightmare. Oh my god.
You know, I bet after this, after Gamescom is over, either next week or the week after, the first week of September, we will see a big Sony thing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of Sony thing for them to show off the PlayStation Lite, like the 5 Slim. Like, there's not.
Yeah, unless everything is just lies, unless all of that's fake.
That would be completely unreal.
They're like fire sailing the old PS5s. It's not fake.
Right.
But Microsoft is also seeming to keep fire sailing the Series X. So I don't know what their fucking plan is. We don't know about a new Series X. There is that new Series S, but
I've been watching that fucking YouTube stream. That's the Venture Bros marathon. And you're like, I don't know what Phil Spencer's plan is. I'm like, he's going to launch himself into space with a sticky note that says, fix my platform.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I couldn't make the Xbox win on Earth. Maybe aliens will be able to do it.
Technology.
now that it's over, I really need to just sit down and watch the whole thing, the whole show.
You do.
You
I
do.
did that
Good
with
luck.
my wife recently.
But
Holy
first,
shit.
But first, I still have I think 110 more episodes of Ranma 1/2 to watch.
Oh, well. Yeah.
It's a lot.
You got to get those sick Ranma gains. This Ranma peer pressure something. Somehow the trail shit will never hit me. I'll be like, how many hours is that game? I'm good.
Games is.
You're right.
How many games is with
one's
hours
100
is?
hours.
No, that's not, no. They're, only the last couple have been real big. Usually they're around 40.
Also, Chris,
Okay.
maybe you can enlighten me. What? Is there one genre for those games, or
Yeah,
is it
they're
like
all
5
turn-based
different
RPGs.
genres?
They're all turn-based
Okay,
RPGs.
I thought I some
Except
point
for the
there was,
very,
like, a
very
tactics.
most recent one, which turned into like this weird hybrid action turn-based thing, except it still turns into a pure turn-based game for boss battles.
Great.
Oh wow, I didn't, because I knew you
Weird.
could switch. That's hilarious. There's like, we're not gonna.
For whatever reason, I
for-
thought I saw like footage of it being like a top-down tactics like game.
No.
I think
Why?
that same company might do a separate tactic.
That
No,
might be what I saw.
the first couple games use like a graphical style of like isometric sprites,
Okay.
but it's still just a turn-based game.
Okay, my brain must.
And
have
it
just
has
filled in the
it has a positioning system kind of like Grandia.
gaps. Okay.
Yeah. I must have been watching Growlancer footage. You know who does that?
Yeah, you know.
It's just a shot of Tyler Durden from Fight Club not able to sleep as his eyes are like bags and he's fucking eating the ice cream, but it's Eric watching fucking Growlancer footage.
Yeah.
I think the PS5 Slim could be announced here
Yeah.
because all the pre-orders on the limited editions of PS5s for Spider-Man are sold. They are not making more.
Have they ever announced any?
That is
amount-
apparently it for that.
Yeah.
And if you recall, that is the current version of the PS5.
Have they
Right.
ever announced any kind of hardware on not their stream?
They've done it at Gamescom.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
But didn't they have their own stream at Gamescom when they did it?
Yes, but they don't anymore, so
Right. God,
they
I
could just
miss
co-opt
that.
this.
I miss.
Yeah, I sure miss companies having more than one game to show off per year and then doing a stream for it.
Right. Companies like actually going to the events and respecting them and the consumers that would be interested in them.
Well, Sony spends $200 million on a video game nowadays, so they can't afford to make a vertical slice for Gamescom.
Or a trailer. Or anything.
No.
Or even tell us what's coming.
Yeah, we can't see Wolverine.
No, it's a bot.
We can't, because then this will be deemed unsafe for YouTube.
Yeah.
Not fit for YouTube.
Why is it nothing but the Wolverine's butt cheeks on screen for 30 minutes?
They rewatched the fucking
like,
Hugh
it's
Jackman
what the
Wolverine.
fans want.
Right, it's what the fans want.
Osmond.
Welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show, coming to you from my couch.
Why is his audio weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's all poppy. What the hell? Is that a fucking
He's not
rock band
he's not
mic?
using his regular recording streaming mic, I don't think.
The opening night live pre-show is not live. This is pre-recorded. If you don't believe me, watch this. All right, we shot this days ago. The purpose of this pre-show is just to provide you with bonus trailers, interviews, general time.
Kyle is going to be furious when he finds out this is fucked up. He's gonna be like, "How did this happen?"
So cannot think of a better way to kick this thing off than with a brand new trailer for Streets of Rogue 2.
I can think
Cool.
of some other ways.
Yeah, right? Okay, I was really hoping it was over already.
To a city of dreams.
We gonna disappear this at any point?
No. Why would we?
YouTube, why are you so
where
evil?
Anyone can get a fresh start. Where
Oh,
a
right through the middle of the
corrupt
cob?
president
Apparently.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Got some strong teeth. He's a blocky character.
He's not going to shit for 5 days.
power. Well, sometimes you just have to go
Wait,
rogue.
I wasn't paying attention. Is this about a fucking direct action revolution?
I think
By
it's
the
a roguelike,
proletariat?
vaguely based on Streets of Rage.
Okay.
But also farming.
Well, the proletariat.
Well, one
sure
of
did
them's
take out
one of
the
them's
corrupt
a
power structure.
one of them's a farmer.
Oh no, and now they're infighting. Oh no. How could this have
Welcome to the
happened?
streets where anything is possible.
Oh my god, this looks terrible.
It reminds me of Retro City Rampage.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
exactly.
that plus Terraria, because it has the rotate sprite to do action.
Be who you want. Write your own story. And you can do all of it.
I can do APAC. Or enemy.
Or enemies. Okay, hit the fucking button. Go to fucking Cameo or whatever and pay fucking John H. Benjamin money to say play online with your friends or your enemies, and then just make that a sound for every conference forever.
For this next part of the pre-show, I was hoping to talk to you all about something incredibly boring. Psych. Here's
Why
some
you
more
own so many
trailers.
different kinds of dish soap, Kyle Bosman?
I don't know. Why is he doing it from his kitchen? I don't
Every time it cuts back to him, I'm a little scared. Like,
Yeah.
what freakish?
Is this Trine 6?
It looks Trine Core, but
No, this looks
But
like a
it's got
phone
too much
game.
combat.
Right.
This looks like a fake game.
This is a phone game, so yes, you're right, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking lose it because every time I look at the characters, I'm like, yeah, those could be Trine characters, but they're not like the right type.
Mandragon?
Mandragora.
Mandragora? Fuck, great, I can read.
Oh, by the way, Paper Mario does not have an Enye. We found out later when it said the word pinata and used a normal N. It said pinata. And I was like, oh my god.
Oh.
I am sorry to push that fate upon you, Lisfanga.
Oh, this thing.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, where you get the like go through time and
yeah.
do all the
Oh
The
yeah,
mirror
this.
time clone powers.
Hello, sister.
Kel, is that you?
This is not quite how I imagined our reunion, Emma.
You didn't imagine your reunion sounding like this?
Are we underwater?
It's weird to just keep seeing games where it's like, yeah, the developers play Final Fantasy 14.
I mean, well, it's fair to assume that of a lot of people at this point.
Yeah, but when I see a developer who's like, yeah, a lot of our gameplays, I put AoE indicators on the ground and you
Yeah.
have to stay out of
You
them.
might think
Yeah.
I'm just some guy who hijacked the broadcast, and I don't blame you. So to prove that this is all legitimate, here is the host of Gamescom Opening Night Live himself, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, Kyle.
Jeff, We're now
Jeff
minutes
had
away
invaded his
from
house, that
opening
would've been
night.
way better.
There's your higher
What
quality
sort of
mic. What?
Huge announcements should we all be expecting?
Oh, it's
to
just
see?
an audio problem, like on the video side, because it's doing it to the trailers
Okay.
too.
Driven by huge, shocking surprise. One more thing.
I didn't know Kyle Bosman knew Sonito, because he got in between rooms really fast.
He did.
No, he
That's
uses
pretty
the.
impressive.
He used here in Kyaku.
Thank you.
It's way better, actually.
Dan, refresh the page. No, you.
No, it's also bad on my end.
Yeah, it's happening to literally everyone. So.
you will see new stuff on.
Oh, is the Twitch version fine?
Assassin's Creed Mirage, Alan Wake, so many other big games that are coming out later this
Huh.
year. But yeah, primarily
Every
focused-
time.
as Nintendo likes to say, primarily focused on
Well, I
announced
think the
games
Jeff
coming
talk
in
is a good
Q4
time to,
or something like that.
you
So
know,
I definitely would
fix
set your
this.
expectations that we are not going to shock and
We're gonna go
awe
to the
with,
Bob cam.
surprise
Hey,
announcements.
this
When
is
you
my
say
hand.
meteor, though, that
That's a
to me
cool
implies
hand,
more than
Bob.
just
Check
a
it out.
Oh man.
The good news
What
is
happened to
when
your
you're
hand?
not
I
just
don't know.
announcing
Hand
games,
arm.
you can also
Sorry.
showcase,
Oh,
gameplay.
that
That's
I
the
got
constant battle always
cooking oil splattered
Oh,
on
that
it.
sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
coming in 5 years. But then they also want to see real gameplay and real games, and like you're gonna see.
I would love real
minutes,
gameplay
Modern
with
Warfare
real
3,
games.
Real games with real gameplay? I don't.
on a
I
bunch
can't
of
even
other
Can the
imagine.
gamers handle that?
real in-game footage, 'cause these games
Yeah,
are supposed to
maybe
release and
maybe
almost
we'll
finish.
see.
There's a
real gameplay.
mild risk here that watching this stream will have an
Actually, it's one
ad
of those
pop
things
up.
I miss
Oh.
about
Oh, that's
E3
disgusting.
Was when they would just have like a long
do they like
stage
that?
demo, but just like
'Cause
here's
it's
the game we're
Twitch,
playing
baby.
right now.
Yes, and that's what like those old Call of Duty demos.
Yes.
at E3 were
You
always
tried to
great,
sigil up and
then
it went
we
wrong.
that's the Game Awards, to do super long gameplay demos, and here we definitely
Get
can
that out
show
of my
some
face.
raw footage, lots
that
of
image
trailers
out of
too. But yeah, I think hopefully people will see an in-depth look at some games that they're looking forward
Okay, I
to.
posted the
20,
Twitch link,
30 games
Chris.
will all be there. It's a big show.
Oh yeah, I'll
lots
also
of
be a little
games.
harder to get the synced up with Chris.
Oh,
A great
God.
time
I
at
mean,
the
it won't be
show.
harder. It will
Thanks,
literally be
Kyle.
impossible.
Your show's a big deal,
Yep.
too. We love having
Man, you love when they just.
the pre-show, and I'm excited to be on stage for Open Night Live in just a couple minutes.
Holy moly. That was a good interview. Let's all take a minute to cool off now with another brand new
Now
trailer.
it's the audio is just out of sync.
Yeah. Our
Great.
choices are audio that's fucked up and audio that's out of sync.
Right?
Well, one of these doesn't have ads
And-
as a
and-
threat at all
And
times.
we're
so
at pace with Chris.
we're
so-
we're going back to YouTube,
Yeah.
baby. We're going back to YouTube.
Just in time for a new CG trailer.
of nothing.
Or an old CG trailer of
Whoa,
nothing.
Jeff, can you give us old CG trailers?
I sure can.
Thank God.
By the way, Opening Night Live is handled by Devolver Digital now. Can
Oh.
you tell?
That'd be great, actually.
Yeah, it would be. That would be fucking awesome. Oh, hello. What
Oh,
the fuck?
it's a zombie community building game.
Oh, of
The
course
game
it
is melting on my
That's
stream.
on me too. That is not.
Days Gone mobile game. And
End Zone 2? There was already one
some
of
sort
these.
of zone of the Enders.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. Early access.
Man, I fucking hate early access.
Thank you, Enzo.
How many extraction shooters will we see today?
Any video game
Two.
trailer with a bus in it is going to be good. You can't prove me wrong. on
3.
that. And if you are just joining us, welcome.
Oh my God. Damn, you sneezed and broke the stream.
Oh my
I wish I
It
could
broke
blame
over
me.
here too.
Oh,
Oh
cool,
my
great.
God.
Yeah, I think they're turning it off and turning it back on.
Probably.
We're gonna see. Boo-doop. Boop, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh.
Oh, disappeared completely. Lots of F's in chat.
Okay, all right.
I bet it's
Cool.
probably fixed now. I'm gonna hit the live button.
Oh, great.
Oh, is this VR? Oh, yeah, it's VR Bulletstorm, I guess.
Oh god, I forgot that was happening.
Right? Hopefully Duke is still playable.
I don't know if you should be allowed to be VR Duke.
I see you're settling
Gained like
in
50
to
pounds of
our
muscle and you
one
can't
Wizard
stop
Royale.
talking like this.
Fucking retro island game was playing
Is
the
this that
PS1
fantasy
Duke
life
Nukem.
game that Keiji Inafune's ruining?
And creativity.
I don't think so.
You found
Yeah, there's no shortage of fucking farming games in recent years.
Yeah, I believe that this one was announced during
Yeah.
E3.
I remember. Yes, yes.
Yeah, we saw this.
Who knows what you'll accomplish?
Farm. You'll make a farm.
At least the audio's fixed.
Right.
Looks like
thank
there's
God.
there's combat. This might be fun. Wish it had a
Don't
little.
worry.
Might be our style.
Yeah,
Was
that's
this on-
also what's killing me.
Don't worry, you can play it online with your friends or anything.
Will you reveal
Friends or
the heart
foes?
of our magical island?
With your lovers and your exes.
Oh.
Stay Farm.
Pre-order
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Yep.
We saw that this summer.
I'm so sorry. Those two trailers kind of blurred together for me. Which was the one where you killed that guy and then stuck up your middle finger at him? It was Bulletstorm VR. Got it. Thank you. So this is my third time hosting the Gamescom opening night live pre-show, and already
this
we've
is the worst
developed a couple
so
of
far.
traditions. One, general awkwardness,
Yet.
and then two, the top 10 reasons to look
Oh,
forward
good,
to
a list.
Gamescom
Again.
opening night live
Will
2023.
he be brave
Number 10,
enough
there's just
to put
something
his
nice
horn,
about seeing a
the car
futuristic,
horn?
shiny
Absolutely.
black
Okay,
stage
yeah.
with absolutely no streaks on it. Number 9, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Number 8, the big games you already know will be good.
He
And
filmed
then the number
himself
7
moving a
reason to look
piece of
forward to
paper.
Gamescom opening night live is
Pretty
the
good.
weird games you never heard of before. I like those weird trailers. Those to me tend to be slightly more
didn't
interesting
Jeff
than the
tell
sure
you?
things. Number 6, Sonic News. Jeff Keighley is showing up to Gamescom opening night live with Sonic.
Weren't we supposed to be
News.
getting like actual significant Sonic
News
Frontiers
about
DLC
Sonic the
sometimes
Hedgehog.
around now?
And let me tell you,
Is
there's
that the
no
case?
way
What
it's
Sonic
bad.
News is.
Maybe, I
Whatever
guess it could be.
is, It's not going to be.
They were
bad
confirming
news.
Sonic
This would
Superstars is
probably
supposed to be
number
here.
Yeah, maybe it'll be a double
Yeah.
thing though, because I remember they were like story DLC for Sonic Frontiers, summer 2023.
We can't wait to share more. Number 4, Alan Wake.
Number
2.
5 is what
This
I
game's
live
coming
for.
out in October, and they haven't shown too much yet.
Alan Wake 2 will be
I
so good a
expect
year
more
from now when they release physical edition that I'll actually buy.
Number 3 reason to look forward to Gamescom opening night live 2023. It's free. Number 2,
What?
Tekken
Free?
and Mortal Kombat 1. Officially speaking, I cannot rank one of those games higher
Uh-oh.
than the other one.
The audio's
So
starting
if I
to
have
do
to
it.
put them in the same box, that's a powerful box. And the number 1 reason to look forward to
started
Gamescom
morbing.
opening night live 2023 is that hands down this is going to be the best Tuesday
You don't
night
fucking
of
know my
the
life.
summer.
What the fuck?
It's gonna be like, nah, not true. I went surfing.
Joke's on you, Bosman. I have an orgy next
We're
Tuesday.
talking about all of us combined. Collectively, this will obviously be the best Tuesday night of the summer. Because they know how to party on a Tuesday in Cologne, trust me. And do you know what else sounds like a party? The 7th Guest VR. So let's watch a trailer for that.
That was rough.
You just hear the car changing gears.
Filled it with his toys.
It's not the 7th guest unless you have FMV transparent ghost people.
Noise.
Maybe there will be.
Now they're not brave enough.
No. I would love to see.
Oh,
Wait.
oh, no, wait. Wait.
I think these are real people.
Yeah, there's something really strange about how they look.
Immediately proven
okay,
wrong.
well, I'm ready to eat shit.
Maybe you've seen me on Broadway.
It's like they
I
have
think
3D models. They have put video footage over.
Yeah, they literally recorded the video in 3D.
Yeah, that
Is what it looks like?
Yeah?
Wait, you're a ghost skeleton?
Oh, man.
That's really good.
Yeah, this looks cool.
Every man for himself.
Oh, me, aggro. This is just
Oh, magical portal hat.
Came out that night. Not one was ever seen. But old man
I wonder if
Stark
FromSoft's ever going to make another VR game.
I mean,
crazy.
yeah, I'd like to see a sequel to that thing.
Yeah, Cine was pretty cool.
So-
Oh my god. What? That's
Wait,
That seems
what?
like-
So
Next
my
October?
2 months?
That seems even remotely cooked. Like, that's
Between
crazy.
scary
Yeah,
games.
with the introduction, I thought it was
have
going to
two
be one of
scary
those
games back
like
to back,
survival
there's a big
games
chance
where
the
you
audience
have
could
like
become
5 people like, oh, who's the werewolf?
Here now to give you
Who's
a
the
chance to
wolf?
catch your breath. Provide a nice comforting voice with a nice comforting face. And now you are appropriately comforted. Next, a scary game.
Plays Dante from Clerks.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Are they using?
We should consider
camera angles?
ourselves lucky that Kevin Smith has never decided he needed to make a game.
Yeah.
No, it's very.
It feels
fortunate.
like something that
There
his
is-
career would have brought him
There
to.
is a game based on one of his movies. It's a beat 'em up for Jay and Silent Bob.
Yes.
It's a fake retro
Ugh,
beat 'em up.
That's the keyhole that Sora does not. He's like, you know what, gang? Let's leave this one alone.
Yeah,
This
maybe
thing
we
can stay
just.
sealed.
That's the best you could come up with.
My favorite part of that whole thing is when he's in that dank bathroom and he shines his light into one of those toilet stalls. And like the girl from The Ring is standing there and the guy doesn't move a muscle. He just straight up does not react. That's like my ideal video game hero. What a guy. Anyway, as you could probably tell,
You couldn't
I'm
just
not,
trash the game like
Right,
that, Bosman.
Jeff's like,
So our
I'm sorry,
producers thought
Kyle,
it would
you
be a
can't-
good idea
you can't
for
host
me to
next year.
educate myself properly on some Gamescom culture from an actual expert. From IGN Germany, here is Anne Wernicke.
Thanks for having me.
Anne, I'm so glad you're here. I have so many questions for you. What is the best way for people all around
He
the
did it
world to
again.
keep
He
up with what's
did.
happening with O&L and Gamescom?
There's an official
Well, this time it was
Gamescom
Flash
live
stuff.
stream,
Oh.
and
Is that
it
better or worse than
programs in
Sonito?
English and German. It's done
Better.
by IGN, so that's the way to not miss out on the stuff that's happening. If you're in
Oh, she has a
Cologne
Kirby
though, and
automaton.
can attend Gamescom,
Oh, yeah.
you just go on Saturday and Sunday to Gamescom Festival. There's stages there with musicians
Oh, by
playing.
the way,
There's
your-
food
your
trucks.
Kirby Switch
there's
case.
Yeah, I grabbed
like
that. Yeah,
That's
Bob
really
pointed
good.
it out.
social games where you have to be
Eric
like
has a really
in
good Kirby
soccer
Switch
table
case.
thing.
Yeah.
It's fun stuff.
for my
You should try it out.
Your
It's
birth-
completely
my
for
birthday.
free. So
Hold on, what is it? What is a human social game?
you know soccer table? You play
We're
soccer
talking about
tables,
foosball.
right?
Yeah, we call it
yeah.
foosball. Yeah.
But in this case, you get stuffed into it. So you are like one
We
of
impale
the,
you on the rods.
soccer
Is that
people
normal in
that game.
Germany?
You can't move. You just
Yeah.
stand there, go
Yeah, you
left
should
and
come
right
over here and get
and play
impaled.
soccer like that.
I don't know.
What does Gamescom mean to you personally?
So 13 years ago,
A
I
page.
actually started my career in the industry at Gamescom as a trainee. I just got thrown in, and I was
Is that
overwhelmed
Red Dead
by
Redemption
everything.
Man on that watering can
And
giving
That
you
or
the
Clint Eastwood
It's just
redeem yourself
awesome
now?
to be with them, to go there and see
next to
people,
the
and I
car
can
phone.
still
What is?
talk to the devs I admire there. So to me, it's kind of a happy
I just
place.
noticed
One
Kyle
last
still has the
important question
game
for you.
trailers.
Oh yeah.
He does, yeah.
How do you
He's
say
taking it with
world
him.
premiere in German.
It's actually
In like 5
Welt
different
Premiere.
jackets.
Pretty similar, right?
Probably all
Yeah,
used
do it.
during a season of
Right.
his show.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's good. Congrats.
And thank you so much for helping me out today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Have fun at Gamescom.
Thank you.
I can't go.
Now I
What
too am an
inspired you to make
Please
this
enjoy.
Gamescom?
Eine Weltpremiere.
Would you like to tell us some exclusive features of your Gamescom? No. Okay.
Recognize these markings.
There are markings on that?
This looks like Dragon Age Origins.
I mean,
He pantomimed touching it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah,
that
that's
looks
what
like
made me think of a
weathering. I don't-
7th gen game.
Look at this. Oh man, whatever this is, this has got to be something.
Right? This is important, I think.
a Warhammer thing.
If it's a Warhammer thing, it'd look a little better.
Yeah.
They would be bigger.
Oh,
unless-
maybe it is. Maybe it is a Warhammer thing. Maybe this is really
I feel
zoomed
like-
in on Total War 3.
I feel like this art style doesn't. It isn't quite Warhammer.
Yeah. Looks a
I
little
have
bit
no
too
idea what this
Warcrafty.
is. Ooh, Forge My Destiny.
It has a gripping campaign.
We were sent here in the first place.
Lots of
Claim it, we can claim
texture and
it. You
grit.
It's got those spawn monsters with the jaws.
Ooh.
Okay, this is Warhammer. If they have orcs named Cruel Boys with
Yeah,
a
I
Z.
was like, what the fuck is a cool boy?
Oh, this is them desperately trying to get new people in because everybody fucking hates the new shit in Total War 3. Where they released like DLC that costs 3 times as much as it should and then said, buy it or we'll drop supporting the game.
Oh boy.
Realms of... Okay, so it is a Warhammer thing.
Yeah, I saw chat right, Age of Sigmar, and I'm like, I don't know what that is.
Right? I was like,
yeah, look, the only thing I know
Warhammer?
about Warhammer Fantasy is that the dwarves keep a big book of every time anybody has ever wronged the dwarf race.
Oh. A literal official shit list.
That's important, you know.
It's called like the major book of grudges.
Oh yes.
So you're saying something about 7th gen vibes?
Yeah, what in the world?
Yeah, we're watching a Call of Duty Modern Warfare trailer?
2035. We have formed a new breed of elite special forces.
Are they gonna surf Dracula on mass shooting again?
That's a sentence I wasn't ready for.
Yeah, that was a game I wasn't ready for. It's like, I'm not sure, is this Ubisoft? We have an elite group of tactical soldiers called the Whites.
Fuck off!
What the fuck is this fucking crisis shit?
Apparently this is some game called Delta Force.
Right, it's up in the upper right there.
You know, at the beginning when it was up there, I was like, oh, that's like the dev team, because no one would just call a game Delta Force. That's...
Somebody called a game Rogue Company with no subtitle or anything.
Mm-hmm. Isn't Delta Force the name of an old Chuck Norris movie?
Possibly.
I think, yeah. Okay.
What is it?
Welcome back to the Gamescom
It's a shooter.
Opening Night Live 2023
That's it. Our hook is it's a
with
shooter and you get the crisis bow. That's
right.
ONL is about to begin.
Well, look, man.
Alan Wake.
They barely can turn out a Call of Duty every year. Some game coming out and being like, I'm a shooter, might be a compelling
Maybe.
feature.
We have seen a downtick in like big shooters.
I have one
Downtick.
trailer for you.
They turned the switch off.
Right.
Homeworld 3.
Homeworld 3?
My name is Imogen Sajet.
It's the third Homeworld.
Good.
This one's like Outlaw Star? We put the girl on the tube?
Hey, how's the ship piloted? Oh, if I tell you that, you'll have to sign an NDA. Women. Oh, really? That's normal for every ship. Every ship is piloted also by women. No, this is
Fueled by
one woman.
And not even really her, just her brain.
We have to sync her brain with the dolphin brains.
Oh no!
I know we were expecting a simple shakedown cruise.
You know, back in like the PS4 gen, Homeworld started getting those spin-offs, and some part of me just thought they would continue to do that. Instead, it's like, oh, that was a mistake. It's only just been regular Homeworld since.
Really? I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah, because there was like a shooter.
Are you thinking of that MMO? Homeworld is not that.
No?
No.
What?
So you saw how that was an RTS? That's what Homeworld is.
Yeah.
You're
I
thinking
thought that the MMO was an RTS as well.
you're
Okay,
thinking
it's Eve.
Eve
Okay.
Online.
Oh yeah, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's another, like, it's an MMO, but it has a perspective like that.
God, what were
And
the
that
name
is
of those
it. That's
Eve
all I
Online?
have for you here.
Because they did a VR game and a shooter.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Now mere
Just
seconds
514.
away from
There we
starting.
go. Okay, that's
Thank you
one.
so
And then
much
the
for
other one's
hanging out with me
Valkyrie.
here
Yeah,
on my
I think that's
incredibly
right.
cozy
Eve Valkyrie.
couch. Enjoy the show.
Harlan Toombs himself. He needs Shake Ultrabot. He just does.
Yeah, Schick Ultrabot was really...
The yin to his yang.
Yes, it's true. They were an iconic comedy duo back in the odds.
Your host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff.
Oh, did they fly him out here for... Yeah, I guess they must
Yeah.
have.
I mean, he pre-recorded the video and then still had to do this job.
right?
that a piano on stage?
I also saw that. I was like, is that a piano? Are we doing a musical thing here?
Jeff talking to Ed Boon. Can I play the piano anymore?
Germany, and hello everyone watching live around the world. I am Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the world's biggest in-person
It's really
video game
nice looking
event,
set.
Gamescom
Yeah.
2023.
With definitely no streaks.
Yeah, none.
Bosman promised.
You gotta look.
Now, this right here is kind of like the opening ceremonies for Gamescom. It's a preview of this year's most anticipated games. We call it Opening Night Live.
Do you think
And over the
someone ever
next 2
critically
hours,
misspelled
you'll
his
get
name as Goaf and got fired
looks
by
at
him?
Titles like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1. But first, we're going to kick things off with the first new franchise in more than 2 decades from a legendary game studio. And to help us step into the vast world of Starfield, please join me in
I was like,
welcoming the
this
composer
couldn't
of
be
the
a new
game,
thing. That
Yeah, no
for a
way.
very special performance. Maestro.
with piano.
It's like a mini piano. That thing's neat.
You know, I'm starting to become worried about how none of the marketing around Starfield involves showing us Starfield.
Why would that worry you?
Like, the last game this specific thing happened to was also a space game. It was called No Man's Sky.
Yes, woman's land.
Well, there it is. There's Starfield. That's enough.
That's enough. Calm down.
Maybe we'll see one
saw-
of those cool robots we can't pilot.
We saw plenty of. Oh God, Jesus! That headline where they're just like, "Isn't it cool?" They made mechs illegal, and I'm like, "Is that the writing you did to cover up that mechs don't work?"
Maybe you shouldn't advertise that. That seems unwise.
Hey, Bob, do you know who made this piano?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Well, we'll see that.
We should look it up.
Saying mechs are illegal is just a misdirect because they're going to have the exact same ending as Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 again.
Cool.
I don't even know. I don't want to know. Do you have to get in the nuclear reactor?
You'll spend a lot of time fixing a giant robot, and instead of controlling it, you'll walk slowly behind it as it kills everything for you.
Yes, okay.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
Look, that blew people's mind in 2008.
I mean, it's true.
How?
Actually, more infuriating than if you controlled it via QuickTime events, because at least you had some semblance of agency there.
This is the worst way you could have opened this, Jeff.
Yeah, it really is. Like, now like a live action trailer for Starfield.
God bless you,
Come
Microsoft
on.
marketing team.
Learn ever, Microsoft, please.
I just had one of these.
And this is a licensed song, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We're getting claimed on trailer 1.
Yeah, just.
You couldn't even have Shatner perform it?
Yeah, great. Cool. Wow, look at him go.
Yeah, the CG trailer of what the game won't
nothing.
have. This is pretty cool.
Okay, this is an asteroid field. This is not a star field.
Okay, guys, let's do the thing that people do while covering game conferences. This isn't a trailer. This is just an ad.
What?
Is there supposed to be a meaningful difference between those two things?
The meme is that everyone debunks people reacting to conferences by saying that's the same thing. And it's like, yes, but one of them's of the game and the other one's this. What was on that badge she gave me?
Man, why'd they spend 9 years making the least interesting thing they could?
Maybe it's really compelling once you boot it up.
I mean, people keep making World War II shooters, so.
Do they?
No, they don't. They
Things like that.
He tried to do that again, and it went very poorly.
Okay, early access in September 1. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you now suddenly trying to claim it's early access?
Ever so close.
What?
And Inan, thank you so much
Wait,
for that spectacular performance.
What do you mean
Really
it's like
appreciate you
coming out in
all the way
9 days?
Yeah, it's really close.
I didn't know about this early access thing.
It's true.
Yeah, so is that on Game Pass or do you
I
have
think
to
that's
buy
if you
it?
buy the deluxe edition.
Yeah,
or
if you have to
something.
buy the deluxe,
These fucking
which I'm sure
shit
some
heels.
people
I've been lucky
will.
enough to start playing it. Don't be jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys.
Why does this always happen?
What?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.
Cool.
What?
Wow.
Really
Wow.
Disappointed. They're disappointed.
What-
That's just so disappointing. This is such a
So
special night
about
for so many
why
developers
we
to
shouldn't
explain
have
to someone
given the Game Awards kid any attention.
We've got a lot of great games to show you. Really, it's just so sad to me to see something like that happen. Tonight we're here to celebrate games and this community and how much they mean to us. So, without further
No,
ado,
I'm happy everyone
I'm
has
gonna
to deal
move
with
right
people
on with
rushing the
show, 'cause we
stage
got a lot
forever
to
now.
show you, and the good
No,
news,
that's
Gamescom, is
so
we have
fucking
someone
stupid
very
because they're
special
wasting
here
my time too.
can be here
They're
to talk
demanding
about
attention
Starfield.
from me,
Please
and I
join
have
me.
no
Welcome
proximity to
Opening
them
Night
to
Live
deck them in the
Gamescom
face for
the first
doing
time
it.
ever. One of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right. Todd
You
Howard,
showed your
everybody.
fucking trailer. What's he gonna come like? So now Todd Howard has to come out and fucking yuck it up for the camera.
Well, yeah, of course. That has more value than the ad I just watched, so.
I don't think it does.
It has both genuine and disingenuous value.
Todd, thank you so much for coming all this way to Gamescom.
Remember that
"I'm
time
sorry."
we were all trapped in a room with Elon Musk at YouTube for the Summer of Gaming? What was that about?
This is my first
Anyway.
Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and it really.
Most of the crowd.
And just all the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games. And I figured, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years. So if I was going to come, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield. And next week, early access.
Yeah.
What?
Set up for people. Why did you want to
don't
make
remember?
this game, Starfield? Why
You
did
bought an
want it to be
Xbox.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Everyone did, actually.
You bought the Series S, though, so be a little less excited. I would say about 50% as excited.
We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with the Elder Scrolls and the Fallout series, but we wanted to do something brand new where you could explore with
Cover
complete
their dead
freedom
eyes.
in the galaxy. It's a
I
game we've
could
always
have
wanted to
sworn the
play
first
that,
person they showed up
we
there
think
was
a
just
lot of people want
cross-eyed,
to play as
literally.
well. It's kind of that
It did
dream
seem
game.
like that.
Yeah, I wish I could talk about it, but it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater. Tell us. I know you've been sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it. What did you bring here to Gamescom?
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater.
brought
Where
bread.
we're actually showing the
Then
beginning
people
of the
slowly
game.
take the stage
and you
to get a
start out
loaf
as
of
a
bread.
miner, and you touch this artifact that affects you in some way, where you see a bit.
We brought a
into
replica of a
space-time,
cool
and then you
robot
get to
mech
create
that
your
will
own
destroy
character.
in
Our
front of
games
you.
are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know, people have been wondering kind of what the main quest line is going to be after
what are
you
you
create your character,
doing?
which is something
What
that
do you
I
do?
know. I saw even someone on the internet this week.
Whatever
Tweeted
you
I
want.
think. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Go
Go
a
in
picture of
space.
it. Somehow figured
I
it out.
see a lot of things on the internet. I don't know. I'm not sure that's real.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create, whoever you want, and then enroll yourself into this adventure. And tell us about sort of how the adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well,
Wow.
you jump off. You're joining Constellation, which are
You
the
wake up
last
after
kind of
being in
group
a
of space
frozen
explorers
state
like
sleep for
NASA
50
meets Indiana
years.
Jones
Uh-huh.
searching for these
How are
artifacts.
how are my
But
wife
the
and
story
kid?
goes a lot of places.
Fine,
The
because
game
I
has
don't
a
know
lot
how
of
time
surprises
works.
that we
Okay.
haven't talked
There'll
about.
be a
I
big
don't wanna
story
spoil
about
them
pursuing
here.
a guy who
But
didn't
really,
age
really
in
happy
50
with how
years,
the
and when you
story
ask
turned
why
out
that
and
happened,
where
they'll
it
just tell
goes.
you to shut up.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and
Where you
you
get
and your team
isekai'd
have
from a
done so
fantasy
much for this
universe
industry,
and
and the fact that you guys have worked
Oh.
through COVID building this and coming on the other end.
The
we're so
Dovahkiin gets
excited
hit by a
for everyone to get a
truck,
chance to play
okay?
it. So thank you for
Wakes
all
up-
that you've
wakes
done for
up
our
on
industry,
a
Todd. Everyone,
hover
Todd Howard.
cart.
Thank you. Can't wait for you to play the game.
Thanks so
Wait,
much,
is
Todd.
then
Really
you
appreciate it.
decapitate them? or-
Yeah, with a laser.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, well, Tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way.
See?
And next, it's time for the global
Like a
reveal
PS5
of the
Slim.
third installment in a franchise that
would be
is very
surprising,
familiar
Jeff.
to Gamescom fans. Here we go.
Oh, man, it's the Gamescom fan game. Everyone next Gamescom's excited for this game, whatever it is.
Oh.
Who's
Okay,
Supermassive?
Is this Little Nightmares?
Yeah, it looks like Little Nightmares.
Oh.
I did not realize that. I guess it did get a 2 a while ago. I kind of forgot.
The third one's called Big Nightmares.
The other ones weren't 2-player, were they?
I think the second one was.
Okay.
Did anybody ever actually play Unravel 2?
No.
No human has ever played it.
Okay.
If anyone in chat says they did, ban them. Because they're
I keep
lying.
seeing it on sale and going, that'd be neat to play through. And then,
I keep seeing it on EA on Game Pass because back when I had Game Pass, I don't anymore. Although I might get it again because they're sending me offers to get more of it for $1 somehow. I had it canceled for 1 month, and they're like, "Come on, man."
Yeah, they buckled.
That's right, Little Nightmares 3. And joining me now are Corley and Lucas from
2020.
Bandai Namco to tell us more.
Oh,
Lucas,
yeah, it is
thank you so
behind
much.
them,
Great
isn't
to
it?
have you back here at Gamescom to announce another Little Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really great to be back. We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history.
Man, that
with,
lighting
with
is
the
playing
show.
well
I
with
mean,
this
that's why
bald
we announced
head.
the
Right,
first
I
two
was
games
like, does he have a
first. It was
bandage up
definitely
there?
I thought he had a
No.
horrible scab at first. I'm like, yo, are you okay?
Sorry, I can't
Oh.
stop looking at the haze piss in his glasses
It
frame.
looks incredible. Corley, I see we saw 2 characters in that reveal trailer. Can
Oh,
you
these
tell
were
us
the
more about
Until
them?
Dawn
Hi,
guys.
Jeff. Hi, everyone.
Uh-huh.
I'm so happy to be
Why are they making Little Nightmares?
I assume they made the other 2.
I don't think they did.
That's weird.
So yeah, as you have seen, we have 2 characters, but now you have 2 players as well, so you will be able to play both.
Yeah, Bamco just published it. They just, I guess the original studio didn't want to do another one. And they're like, we're fucking taking it from you then.
Huh.
I saw
That's
a lot
messed
of cool new
up.
places in the trailer. Can you
Yeah,
tell
Little
us a bit
Nightmares
about
was
some of
the Little Big
design
Planet
for these 2
devs.
characters?
Or the DLC devs.
So our 2 new
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
it was not.
They were the
totally
Little Big,
Molly.
they were the Little Big, they did help on Little Big Planet 3, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they made.
And I think they made the PS4 version of Tearaway.
To find a way out of the nowhere.
Maybe in.
So yeah, I can't wait
they
to
also
have you put
made
your
the
hands on the game in
platformer
2024.
that came out
Excellent. We
after
don't
all
have to
of
wait too
those.
long.
Wouldn't that be the same guys who did Mon Nation?
Lucas,
Okay.
I
No.
know that's
No.
not
No.
all because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world
No,
with
those people
with
have
Yeah,
been
this
dead
is
for
so
a very
clear.
long
This is
time.
so clearly not
One more
what they
surprise.
wanted
So in
to be
addition
doing.
to
It's
revealing
very
Little
bizarre that
Nightmares
they're
3,
now doing it.
I'm very excited to announce
Sumo
our
Digital,
first
yeah.
podcast series.
Aggro keeps
It is
a tiny
called
grave
The Sounds of
in his
Nightmares,
closet
and it's
just
an
for
original
them.
story.
That's,
It's composed
for,
of 6 episodes,
God, what
and
the
we are
fuck is the name
releasing
of
the
the studio
first
they
2
made?
episodes tonight. So you can
Sleeping
go on our
Dogs.
website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to
And
check it out,
Mon Nation
and we hope
Racers.
that our fans are gonna enjoy
I
it.
don't think Sumo Digital went
We're
under.
very excited to learn more.
No.
Thank you, Lucas and
No, the
Corley.
people who made
Little
Mon Nation
Nightmares
went under.
3.
Sumo Digital did everything else we're talking about.
Next, it is rare when a
United
new
Front
studio
Games.
reveals
There we go.
footage
Thank
that
you, Chad.
takes over the internet. That happened back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science.
Yeah, eventually we'll know if this game is real. Supposed to come out
they're gonna
next
let people
year.
play it. Like they release singles like, yeah, we let people just actually play like a level.
I could have sworn there was a demo for this. Or was it some other like Soulsy thing?
No, that was Wolong. You're thinking of Wolong.
Okay, yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is not a game I enjoyed from the demo, so I didn't even play it, even though it was free on Game Pass. You know, quote unquote
man.
free.
This guy doesn't have a head.
That dude
Wow,
got
this is
owned by the
Starfield
guy
footage.
From Powers. He just blinked in, grabbed his head, and blinked out.
He's doing this remarkably well for having only the stone.
True.
Yeah, I didn't know until that preview came out a couple days ago. I was like, yeah, this is just straight up a Souls game. I was like, oh, that's sad.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. At least the combat looks more interesting.
Maybe
but
it's
at that
just
point-
maybe it's just has checkpoints.
Maybe.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's some good cranberry harvest. Yeah, this is one of those many China Super games where they announce it many, many years in advance. We go, but this is real, right? Because
Wake
this
me up when
looks
Infinite
graphically
Nikki's
insane.
back on screen.
Yeah, but no, for real. I wonder what 17 other types of gameplay they will add by the next trailer. I guess allege is probably the better word there.
Yeah, all the stuff they show in this where he does the staffing elongating
I
thing
do
is really
appreciate
cool.
that. That your weapon changes shape as you attack.
Yeah, no, like
It reminds me
this
of the
looks
stances from
like
Neo.
it controls so much better than a Souls game that.
Oh, they got the Jedi like deflect.
Oh, that's real cool.
I can't wait for Blacong.
Put a date, please. Just nail something down.
Come on, give us a window even. I know it's supposed to be summer next year.
I assume this is the same trailer.
Clearly. Eject the Wukong with the substance. Yeah, new resistance.
I was sitting here being like, years?
Right in there.
Remnant?
Wait.
Quake? Yeah, I'm like, this actually is like very Quake, very resistance. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, this is strong as fuck.
Yeah.
That's outside of my realm of possibilities as of 10 seconds ago, so I'm trying to...
I mean, they keep updating.
Yeah,
Quake.
they keep doing the weird remasters and shit.
It certainly looks cool. Killing Floor 3?
It's back. Aggro will be upset that he missed it.
Yeah, what the...
I don't understand it. Isn't the Killing Floor where you run around talking about loads of money?
So I was gonna ask, and I guess them throwing those words up there implies that I was... Oh my god, guys, come on. Age of Empires 4 or whatever came out last year, right?
I think so.
It might have been the year before.
Or the year before. Okay. I did spend a moment the other day, weirdly enough, ruminating on whether or not they would bring that to Xbox. So I guess here we are.
Yeah, I think that they announced they were bringing it to Xbox at like January this year.
Okay.
I'm still waiting on them adding like all the different cultures they said they would. We'll see.
Someday I'll play Age of Empires beyond playing the demo for 2. It happened here too.
Of course.
You know, in the interview with Sid Meier for the Ars Technica War Stories, they were talking about if we had the technology to do real time at the scale we wanted, we might have ended up with something like Age of Empires, but we didn't.
Right.
So it was turn-based.
Yeah, of course. Man.
Coincidentally, I like Civ a lot more than Age of Empires.
A Pirates-themed Age of Empires style RTS would be pretty cool.
You're saying Sid Meier's should make a Pirates game?
Sid Meier's Pirates isn't a strategy game.
Yeah, what is that?
It's you control your one ship or you have a fleet.
Oh, Age of Empires is out on Xbox today. There you go, Chris. Redeem your Game Pass.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be a great way to play it.
Yeah, I'd love to fucking play a fucking RTS on a controller.
You should be able to use mouse and keyboard because
I'm not
the
attaching
Xbox
mouse and
consoles
keyboard
are
to my
more.
Xbox.
Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December
They were
22nd.
touting
fair.
automation
Please give
control,
a
so you don't have
warm
to
welcome
control
to the
every
one
tiny
and only
villager
Zack
to farm.
Snyder.
So that's anything.
Look, I'm sorry, I'm a boomer. RTS is a PC genre.
Correct. Yes. I just think it's funny when it's on consoles. Okay.
Yeah, you do, StarCraft 64 fan.
You'll say I never
Is this
said
Zack Snyder?
Okay.
What
Are they
the
showing?
hell?
Oh, they're gonna show Rebel Moon, his Netflix Star Wars movie.
Yeah, he said there was going to be something else from him too. Like there might be a game
I
announced.
know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany. Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff. And
I forgot this is
thanks,
Star Wars
Gamescom.
I'm
knockoff.
so excited to watch Rebel Moon.
This is
What?
awesome.
We know anything even about it?
Yeah,
We know it's not officially Star Wars.
Yeah, there's been a couple trailers that actually showed stuff.
Now, great to have you here. I know you've been a gamer for your whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I love the idea of coming to Gamescom. Was like that blew my mind, and so we were like, yeah, let's go check.
I've been
them
a
out,
gamer. I
and
love
thought
games
I'd
like
come over here,
I love
and
being
this
at
would be a great
Gamescom
opportunity
and
to talk about my new project.
My
Rebel
favorite
Moon.
game is
Maybe
being
show
at
you guys something, I don't
Gamescom.
know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
Yeah, just moments away.
Okay, well, let's kind of roll it back, though, because I want to talk about this IP, Rebel Moon, and it's really a whole universe that you've created, and we're going to get into
See,
that
here's
in a
the
minute.
cool thing, right?
But what was
When you
the
get to a
original
certain age,
inspiration
like
for
Zack Snyder and
creating
people older
this
than him,
movie?
and it's like, oh, I've always been a gamer. I love games like Donkey Kong, and everyone's like, boo, shut up, boomer. We get to avoid that. When we get to be really fucking old, and we're like, oh, we've always been into games, we get to go like Blaze Blue Central Fiction, and everyone's like, yeah, listen to this weirdo.
And I really loved like how intense it was and how
You need to
crazy
be
it was
like
and the worlds that it-
legitimately, endearingly hyper focused. Like,
this is a chance.
Well, luckily, all of us, like, were adolescents during the last period where culture stopped and became the same thing over and over forever.
Yeah.
So in 40 years, we'll be able to go, yeah, I've always been a gamer. I love Halo. And then it'll be like, oh, they released a bad Halo game every 5 years for the past 40 years.
Kicking ass.
If we're lucky.
It's a big fan of GameSlop 5.
I love Final Fantasy X. Oh, they remade that 4 times in the past 40 years.
If we're lucky.
Things that are going to be, narratively linked to what you're doing with the movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place like
I've heard the name
right
before, but I
after the
don't know
events
who
of
that
the
is.
two movies. And it really is I've been talking with those guys and really interacting
Captain
with them.
Kinda Awesome in
The
chat with
ideas
7
they
guest
have and
remake.
the
Most
way the
exciting
game's
trailers so far.
and the universe is just
Legit.
unbelievable, and I'm
Yeah,
super
absolutely.
Yeah, that looks like a fucking awesome game. I'm
Pure
shocked it's
Rebel,
coming out in 2
and then
months.
Go on missions.
My game of
and
the year
it's
list gets funnier and more full of VR every week.
Yeah, it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming.
You know what would really help endear me to Zack Snyder? If he sounded like Yakko Warner. That would really help me.
He does sound too normal.
He's almost edging into it, but I need him to the whole way, the whole
Really
distance.
lean into it.
Yeah.
His whole dick into it.
Yeah. Because if there's one thing I know about
you guys
Yakko
enjoy
Warner,
it.
that is whole dick.
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder, everybody.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
This trailer for Rebel Moon was great. Dan said eating a spoonful of Splenda. Can we just show grass that looks at all real first?
Wait, is this a CG movie? Series?
No, I think it's just a bad special effects shot we're opening on.
Okay, real human.
Oh, it's Gunbuster. Yeah, I've already seen that.
It was said this child would stop the madness of war.
Fucking
She was to usher in a new age of peace and compassion.
No, that sounds like Anthony Hopkins to me.
I was given memories of a world I will never see.
Oh, cool, Big Bird.
Loyalty to a king I cannot serve. And love for a child.
Sad to say it, but Zack Snyder's saving sci-fi.
Not saved.
Oh man, it's gonna have the slow motion scenes of a girl hitting a gong with a hammer.
Right. Man, the only scene that looked real was that girl hitting the gong with the hammer. Oh, thank God there's more that looks real at all.
Zack Snyder does the weird hyper reality shit. It's not supposed to look real.
Yeah.
If you're watching, what was it, fucking Flash, and you think the
Spider
special
ladies.
effects are bad.
Wait, they have lightsabers?
Light katanas. Space Nazis.
Man, this trailer's really selling me on it.
Hula girls. This is.
One moment. I do love this part.
Hold on.
I don't want no trouble.
We're not here to bring any.
God, this fake lens effect is awful.
Yeah, it's Zack Snyder.
You and I both know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
So is this a series or a movie?
It's a movie.
It's Netflix.
It's a movie.
So okay.
Okay.
I don't know. I've been lied to before, like Ahsoka. Like I could have sworn that was a movie until.
Well,
it
they
was
changed it into a series.
I see. Okay.
But the myth is indestructible.
John Carter of Star Wars.
It does have a lot of strong John Carter energy.
It does.
Protect each other. We show them no mercy.
The movie's gonna be like 4 hours long, probably. Zack Snyder's insane.
He gets his own Zack Snyder cut every time now.
I'm gonna be honest.
Willing to die for what you believe.
This movie isn't good based on whether or not this movie is good. It's based on how good is the game based on the movie, just like Star Wars was really great because the games were great. That's really what this is about.
I see.
Oh, it's gonna be
One!
multiple parts.
Come on. Oh my God. This is going to be like a 6-hour movie.
Based.
God damn it. You just announced that I absolutely don't need to give a shit when it comes out because there's a part 2.
Well, of course you have to give a shit, Dan. We're gonna have to do content about it.
Hey, Eric. Yeah? You always wanted to be on a podcast.
Not that much.
Crimson Desert, the new open world action adventure from
Okay, I thought he was
South
talking about
Korea.
Black Desert.
Well,
first.
I'm almost starting the same jabs.
Yeah, I'm
a
like,
very special gameplay update trailer to share with the world first.
we updated it with some
Here at
gameplay.
Gamescom. Enjoy.
That's the gameplay update.
Yeah, same guys as Black Desert.
Yeah, we saw a trailer for this before. I don't think it's out, but maybe it is because I don't keep track of this shit.
Yeah, every time they release a game, it's hot garbage. But sure looks pretty in the character
that's
creator.
cool
That's
shit.
it.
Oh, is this Crimson Desert?
Yeah.
I'm still surprised that nobody has made a game like a $60 game that's just a character creator and like a poser. I think there's a market for that.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you end up with a model you can use in other things. Like, it just gives you a generic, like, Blender model.
Especially if it was on PC and you have like a Steam Workshop where it's like, yeah, here's like outfits.
Why are those sheep had no animation? They were just like dolls of sheep, and he carried it.
He sedated it.
Why did they put that in the trailer?
You could stun sheep and carry them around like ragdolls.
Yeah, you just do like.
Well, they weren't ragdolls.
I mean, okay, like rigger. Yeah.
Oh man, fishing.
Okay, well now I.
Crabs.
Pet and dog.
You can in fact
can
pet
hug the
do-
cat.
You can pet the dog. You can hug the cat. You can.
Not many games let you
Hide
actually
the
pick up
piper?
and
So are
like,
these
hold
games?
a cat.
Like,
That's true.
where's the MMO aspect of these? Is it just PvP? Is this some weird fucked up single player game LARPing as an MMO?
Unclear.
In their last game, the Black Desert or whatever, it is just, hey, the town is filled with people.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe I'll try this if I can somehow
It is
not pay
kind of
money.
how I play MMOs anyway. There sure are people in this town, and I'll never see you again. Neat.
That's kind of how MMOs have become since they.
Ooh. Whoa, that was not a bird. That was
Yeah, like I don't believe an MMO would have all this shit in it.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I'm kind of being tricked.
Right. This definitely is more convincing than they ever were with Black Desert.
Yeah, this literally looks nothing like Black Desert to me. It's bizarre.
Even if it's fake, it still approaches
It
looking
has
like
fucking
gameplay.
QTEs.
Right?
There's
That is a
fucking
mech.
mechs.
I think that was even a robot dragon.
I believe this setting would be a clockwork.
I might have to hop on this. This looks like it might be a real game.
There's fucking.
I think Forspoken has some real competition.
The faker you look, the more likely I am to be tricked just on the smaller chance it's real.
Isn't that like a gambler's fallacy thing of like if you keep going like I'll give you $1 billion trillion if you do
yeah,
this?
Yeah,
like,
90% of gamblers quit right before they hit it big.
Yeah,
right.
And I have my own special heist mission in Payday 3. And I know a lot about heists in real life. All right.
Great, I'm happy for you guys.
September 21st. Here's a world premiere.
I was just excited to share that he got inside this video game with us.
Fair.
The components are kept in high security cooling.
The kids are all playing. It's called Cold Fuse. It's all in the streets now.
I like the half of chat saying Ice-T and the other half of chat saying Ice Cube, and I'm like, chat, I can't remember. You're supposed to remember.
Now, do what you need to do to get ready. I'll see you on the other
I
side.
have one T correct, and that's T-Pain. Okay, so I want
Payday. Yeah, it was Ice-T. Yeah,
sure.
Jesus fucking.
Yeah, I don't.
I've watched too much Law and Order SVU to not recognize.
I'm sorry. What? Payday 3 is out, right?
I don't think so. I don't think it comes out until September.
Oh,
it seemed like a added DLC mission for a game that was out, but maybe it's just
No,
like,
you're
it'll
just
also be in the
trained
game.
after years of Payday to be understanding that
Man,
is what it does.
How do you think Jade Raymond feels that they announced her game and it's like Payday 3's out? Your game that is Payday is now circumvented by Payday.
I don't know. I don't want to know.
It's gonna be Assassin's Creed.
I think so. T-Pain's a streamer now? That's great. We should rate him.
We should. That dude's also from Florida.
This is.
No, it's true.
I feel
the
like
T is
this
for Tallahassee.
Yeah.
If
The
this
more you
game
know.
does really well, it could fix Ubisoft. It could make
That
them
would
go,
be
oh, hey,
interesting.
our games only need to be like 30 hours long. They don't need to be 80.
And we could sell them for $50.
And then the rest of the industry might hear from that moment of, we can make a $50 game that doesn't last 80 hours?
What?
But who knows?
Yeah, they probably did something in this. It's just like, oh no, it actually sucks in every way. Which is really upsetting because I'm buying it day one.
Yeah, I'll be excited to hear your report. I'm very curious how that Avatar game is going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I feel like
If
they
only
should have
because it's
just
coming out in December, which is a scary place to put your game.
right. And if they were able to get it out last December along with the movie, I feel like that would have been pretty solid. But now it's like, no, Avatar has been out, not talked about for a year straight. It's gone. It's not going to be in people's consciousness until 3 comes out.
It was gone a month afterward.
And also, you
a
lost.
year they're gonna give a
Also,
shit?
also, you could have come out like 2 weeks before the movie, looked better than Avatar 1, but you're not looking better than Avatar 2.
No.
That movie looks so real that multiple times I'm like, oh right, this is all fake. It's hard to tell sometimes.
This one might not even have a button that brings up the pay store or pay for store. That'd be cool.
Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting.
This offers a return to the Middle East. They hadn't been there for 2 games.
Launches on October 5th. Big month in October for game releases. Now I would like to introduce you to our co-host tonight for ONL. Please welcome Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine.
Don't clap the microphone.
Thanks for having me.
She's just excited to be here and wanted to share it with you.
So excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this year. And
Some dude rushes her and Jeff just sucker punches him, throws him over his shoulder and walks off.
Right here at Gamescom. And if you can't join
Hey,
us
Eric.
in Cologne
I'm
this
really
year,
happy to be
don't
here at Bob's
worry,
house.
You never have to miss any of
Hey, we're all happy to be here.
We're all
let
very...
me in. Let me in. I know you're in there. I want the money.
This is my house. Get out of my house, please. Let me in.
Vote for your favorite games. Then visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote for this year's Gamescom Awards. The awards will be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes in this
You'd
year's
like a
Gamescom
chick hype
episode,
I was about
then
to say.
go to the Epic
Not
section
quite.
of Gamescom Now to play the text
Do you have any
adventure
products you want to
of the
sell
show.
me? Yeah, I'm like, what are you?
Are you a Gamescom avatar?
I'm the Gamescom religious bot.
We are not going on a shaving adventure.
by
Oh.
IGN on Twitch or YouTube. Just join the conversation.
We're
by
gonna learn
using
about
the hashtag
dominionism.
Gamescom 2023
You
online.
always learn about dimensions.
There will be more announcements from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show. Tomorrow
Is
at
it the
8
largest in the
PM.
world in the area in the
later this
indies?
week,
What is she trying to tell us?
Gamescom Studios broadcast
Did you know the main character of Immortals of Avium's name is Jack?
Go fuck yourself.
I'm so excited to stop the Everwar. Do you have any opinions on the Everwar, Eric?
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the Everwar.
Yeah?
It's bad.
Oh, wow. Thank you,
We should
Eric.
do something
That's
about
really
that Everwar.
bold.
How long do you think the Everwar lasts, though?
Oh, like 30 years.
I'm joined
Probably,
by the one
yeah.
and only Harada-san.
Oh,
the
hey.
creator of
Oh, it's
Tekken,
Harada.
Oh, shit.
And Michael, the producer of Tekken.
The set sure did change to red like in 3 seconds flat.
Something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
そうですね、普段最近はずっとバトルシステムの話
Oh
ばっかりしてるの
man,
で、
what a good shirt that producer's wearing.
Oh my god.
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay, but today we have an all-new mode to show you today.
はい、ですね、
All PS1 graphics.
Tekken Ball!
描いた鉄拳のキャラクターの壮大なストーリーモードはあるんですけども、
Oh,
それ以外
story
にですね
mode.
もう
Hopefully with no reporters.
失われてしまったアーケー
Please.
ド体験のストーリーが体験できる、プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを最新の
Is Lars the
AI
main
ラーニング
character
シ
again?
ステムを使ってすごい臨場感
Is he still a
のあ
captain?
るベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような
I am worried because he's talking about player 2 and stuff, and I'm like, oh no, is it a co-op beat 'em up?
Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player, and it covers the arcade scene.
Wanna know something
Oh,
fun?
it's like arcade mode sort of
People
thing.
our generation
I have
actually got to
never
experience
even
firsthand,
once
but maybe some of the
played
new
a Tekken game.
Gamers out
Huh.
there haven't. So this will cover that. As you progress through that storyline, you'll experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused learning.
What's that sound? A fucking person mowing right outside the window.
Enjoy it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new
What you gotta
trailer
do?
for Tekken 8. Thanks, guys.
I had
You
to
think they'd
pull
pick a
up
better
the
time than
fucking
2
sound
p.m.?
I just,
Well, yeah. In the middle of the Florida heat day. Oh, Fist means fate.
Will this be like that Tekken Dark Resurrection mode?
32? God, that's a lot for launch.
It's dead.
Again?
Yeah.
You can't just keep saying it,
Stop
man.
pitching for these series.
That time is real, though. It's real this time, you guys.
Let's go.
Oh, Steve.
Willst du im Sparring gegen mich antreten?
Everybody loves him. They're like, okay, make a trailer out of all 32 characters. Oh my god, what?
You're the middle
How did you both arrive at this notion?
Right? And unlike Street Fighter, bizarre creatures.
Yeah, it's like a weird. It's like the Pokemon trading card RPG, but Tekken.
Yeah.
Good.
That might be a really good
outfits.
idea.
Yeah, the stupid outfits.
Was
are
that the
really
Muscle Inferno?
Oh, good. He's got the classic ninja outfit.
What the fuck? Do you think he knew that wasn't a normal
don't
fish?
think so. That is a cool logo.
It's so fucking dope, man. Man, I wonder when this game comes out.
It definitely didn't leak yesterday.
Oh my god!
What?
January
We're
26th.
What an incredible get for Gamescom opening night live.
Wow.
I'm so glad we don't have to
You
worry
two
about
could be
Tekken
Paul
6,
Phoenix.
Tekken 8 this year.
The fucking PlayStation exclusive Mokujin avatar, that's what PlayStation's paying the big bucks for nowadays?
Yes.
Sledgehammer, because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern
Warfare 3, colon, the Modern Warfare 2 remake. For real this time, parentheses.
Gameplay from the campaign.
Help.
Dave Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3, Dave?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping
Unlike last year, which it was blatantly not.
Literally nothing you expect in the package.
Maps have been modernized.
Bob, was there a thing?
No.
I think there might have been half of a mission that was vaguely similar.
There were definitely missions that evoked things from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1.
This is our largest zombies offering ever, and for the first time,
Shut the fuck up about zombies. I'm sorry. That's going to make me really unpopular with COD people, but I just...
innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Okay, well, this is a one extraction shooter.
That's true. This is supposed to be one extraction shooter, so...
Factor into this, see him over there. Tell us a bit about what is the storyline? What can we expect from the campaign?
There's that red man who's really big behind that smaller guy.
We're doing a direct sequel. You know, Modern Warfare 2, they asked a lot of interesting questions in their story.
Oh, no,
and
what?
Sledgehammer Games is so
That
excited
didn't
to
happen.
work with Infinity Ward on the campaign to answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the
Yeah, he's
world to the
definitely
brink of war,
the
but
antagonist
not if.
everyone remembers from Modern Warfare 2.
You'll take him down, but in no way question the right of American imperialism.
Into the player's hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a...
I mean, this is a Modern Warfare remake, so I think, yeah, that is where we're going to end, sadly.
missions. What are those?
So Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3,
you shipped a year without a story,
new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact with that story.
I thought we disabled that email.
Yeah, that's weird. How did that sound go off?
Open combat missions are player directed. They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can
is this talking about how they're putting fucking Warzone shit in and you just wander around the big open area and they consider that choice?
We don't know that that's what this is,
go
but
and hit the enemy head
based on
on,
last year's
and open
game,
combat missions will support it. You can leverage vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign.
It's weird how no immersive sim has ever done well, but they keep adding immersive sim elements to other games.
Seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love.
Kill streaks
Tonight
are in
we
the
want to show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Yeah, I'm gonna just shoot a bunch of janitors and then launch the nuke. Yeah, I did it.
This is a sneak peek.
Don't worry.
You extracted the target, right?
Yeah.
Looks at the crater. Sure.
Yeah, its molecules seem pretty extracted.
Here you go. Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
And then it has a hull rupture and is instantly liquefied.
No, guys, I said no rushing. No rushing. God damn it, chat's all,
So? I'm trying to remember if there was a cool diving mission in Modern Warfare 2. It feels like something that would be there.
Yeah, I'm worried I'm mixing in a later Call of Duty with it, but I'm like, yeah, I think they're swimming underwater. Yeah, okay. People are saying there was. I can do it.
Alpha team clear. Heading to surface.
I kind of thought they might show us some of, I don't know, Russia invading the United States. Because that was the cool part everyone remembered.
Yeah, but then we found out maybe that wasn't a realistic proposition.
That's never stopped them before.
Well, they have to change everything because Russia actually invaded somewhere, so they can't do that in any story for the next 10 years.
Yeah. God forbid they be topical.
Never mind the fact that the first Call of Duty got big by destroying the Middle East over and over again in games.
Oh, honestly.
Stay tight. Roger, no movement.
Man, this sure looks great through the filter of streamed Gamescom footage. Look at how next gen that looks.
You can really see all the drops of rain hitting his eyeballs.
Yeah. Motherfucking 30 frames per second. What the fuck are we doing? Maybe it's the stream quality I'm at. I'm gonna blame me before I blame the Call of Duty trailer. Why did that reset the time?
I don't know.
Okay, Chris, it jumped us back slightly, just so you know. Technically, maybe not.
A building.
I think this looks cool, but I'm really not sure through the stream quality.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm barely seeing things. Like,
right, it's all black.
I'm sure once we get up over this, it'll...
Okay, drop all your guns. We now have to procure on site. No, please. That's what all the missions in the last game were.
God.
What did that was? Sneak around and build random tools to choke guys out.
No,
what?
God, again? Build a pile of forks to throw in a microwave. What? What are we doing?
DC clear. 3-1.
I was hoping the first extended trailer of Modern Warfare 3 would get me a little bit more excited.
You don't like Blue Rainy Castle?
Nah, this really isn't doing anything for me right now.
You guys went in through the sea? That sounds hard and stupid.
You guys are dumb. I would simply have a team go ahead of me and kill all the lookouts so that way I could parachute in.
This is a really cool set from Waterworld.
Alpha Charlie, you set? Affirmative. All teams green to go in phase 2. Check. Roger.
And remember, chat, or remember, team, this is very rainy. Everything's very slick. We need to make sure there's no rushing. Somebody could slip and hurt themselves.
Stop it.
Someone could die.
I'm begging you.
Someone could die as we kill all these people.
I swear we're gonna play that game, and it's literally not even gonna address the ended the last one with no Russian Sir Dracula.
Descending stairwell, south side.
That'd be pretty insane. I'm pretty sure they even like teased it again when they
did.
first announced this.
Which is how people came to learn that there was a Surf Dracula at the end of last year's game. Which is insane.
Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer.
Wait, was the blue a secondary scope they had on under the mask?
So hear me out. It's a night vision goggle.
Okay, so he had the scuba mask on, took it off, and had another mask underneath that he just now took off?
He brought it down.
Okay,
He did that once he got to the top of the castle
all right,
wall.
sorry. It all kind of blurred together.
He put in his contacts.
Yeah.
They're taking the bait.
Why is this 30 frames per second?
I don't know. They even advertised the stream was 60.
Yeah, and the fucking resolution setting said that too.
Right.
Something's going on with this stream.
Well, this is the 30 FPS base. Localized
This is
30
last gen
FPS
version.
zone.
Yeah, it's like a demilitarized zone, but it's the defidelity-wise zone. Aiming drains frames per second. Damn, that's rough. Seeing a lot of Series S version here.
This looks more interesting than any mission in that last game.
Yep,
which is still isn't great.
I'm looking forward to you guys playing this and just being pissed that they shipped that last game at all.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was pretty. It's amazing how each year has gotten worse.
At the gate, stand by.
There's no world in which we beat Vanguard and thought next year will be worse.
All teams, let's roll thunder. Bravo, pull the plug.
Oh, I remember this location.
Yeah. Yeah,
I knew that was a part of the same mission, but the inside looks a lot more recognizable than the outside.
And cool. Yeah. They They showed a little bit of this footage-wise in the stuff that already came out, and I was like, okay, I'm glad that mission's there.
I wonder if it's even gonna be like the same setting, like getting Price out of jail or not, or because I don't think that he ended up captured at the end of the last game.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do to try to incorporate this into that. See, the plot of Modern Warfare 3 is about how they're insisting there's no man known as the Russian. There is no Russian. You are here to break out the Russian, who's the only man who can solve the world's problems, which is apparently just an American colonel who has too much power. God,
Did you know that they released the OST for this track? There's a lot of licensed music.
Oh, yeah?
But there's no Russian.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. I would have gone with Rush, but I understand them not putting any Rush in it.
Yeah.
This playthrough's gonna be the worst.
Yeah, no, but this is what we got. This is what we're working on for an entire game playthrough. That's scary.
Yet I feel like it might be more compelling than this trailer. I just...
Yeah, we did not need to see all of this.
Yeah, I feel like you're showing me the least exciting form of a Call of Duty level to watch and not play.
Like, this would be fun to play.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a terrible level to play, but...
Alpha moving on sub-level. Let's get our guy.
Will we see who their guy is?
Yeah, it's the Russian. I just covered this.
I've heard
No, there's no Russian. We went over this.
I've heard in these types of prisons they won't let you take care of your teeth. No brushing.
No brushing?
No.
Oh my god, we don't even get to see who it is. Come on.
Dad, watch out. Canada is invading.
They might have more success.
No, they turned all of our Burger Kings into Tim Hortons. What play sad music?
Oh no, that's an upgrade.
Their breakfast is better. Wow, this is crazy.
They've turned all our gas stations into bodegas.
No.
We have so much
Wait,
more to
it's
share
New
with you,
York?
but first, here's an update on Nightingale. The
I've
new
watched,
shared mode survival
what was
game
it?
From Inflection. After a few years of waiting, it's
Rumble in the
finally time
Bronx.
to find
Yes,
out the
Canada is New York.
for Steam
That
and
makes
Epic
sense.
Store.
I'm so excited to hear about a new survival crafting game. I hope it has extraction elements.
Is this the same one that we keep going, oh, this looks cool, and then it's a crafting game?
I think this is a different one. Because I don't think this is Void Train. Oh, right, there was
another one. There was one other than Void Train. There was Fey Portal, which I think pretty sure this is it.
Right.
Yeah. I'll be back when I've eaten.
God, I posted that picture of what Taco Bell did to my crunch wrap.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Just super charred.
Yeah, it's just charred. They actually crushed it so hard the hash brown side would just crush pieces of hash brown. Cool. I was like, what are you doing? Hash brown's already just crusty pieces. You've ruined it somehow.
At a certain point, I've got to be like, I can't blame Taco Bell anymore. It's you're the problem.
Look, their
Taco
breakfast
Bell's a
crew
known
used to be able to do
quantity.
stuff.
That's Victor blaming. I'm not gonna stand for that. Oh shit, I am standing while you say that. Fuck.
Yeah, so this stuff is still really cool. It's so sad it's part of this game.
Yeah, when you're shooting elves with guns, you're like, how can this be bad? And then they're like, build a shelter. Like, oh, that's how.
What is this? It shoots a broken image of light at it. You think we'll see Witchfire? Or is that the name?
Oh yeah, I think it's Witchfire.
That sounds right.
Maybe
we're due for another one.
That's supposed to be out next month, I think.
Nightingale,
right?
Although it's gonna be early access, I think.
Guess that checked out for that kind of game. Oh, nice relink.
Oh, damn.
We're
watch them fuck us and be like November.
Yeah, no, they might be like it launches the same day as the other Grand Blue game.
It launches the same
watch them
day as
fuck us,
Super
and then they
Mario
put on their
RPG.
night fishing goggles as they infiltrate a stone prison.
The astral realm is Lilith's
This
home.
is action
One
RPG.
way back
Yes.
is to
Yes.
restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of the four primals and attempt to cast.
Oh yeah, I
out
love
the gates
utilizing the
once
power of the primals.
Don't like doing that. It's bad.
Weapons created by
Oh,
astrals.
that's cool.
Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
The old gods.
If the voice track is done, this game is soon.
Sense something. But
That's
I
fair.
can't put a finger on what.
That doesn't look right from up here.
Cool.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Oh, primeval god, I beg your forgiveness.
Yo, sir, shall we?
Yeah, strawberry is playable.
Can't be stopped. Deliver us
Shall
from
we?
grief
Gwen?
and sacrifice.
Gwen,
Fulfill
Gwen, did
my
you?
salvation.
Okay.
We've been through a lot together.
I for a second thought they'd yell the homies.
For the home. This one's for the homie.
For the gamers.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Grand Blue, if you come out and steal Game of the Year.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucked up.
Fucking bad.
You don't understand. My game of the year list is already
Oh, we're
1st.
safe.
We're safe. We're safe.
It's already full of VR games. You know how much of a clown I'll look if it's also Grand Blue?
Finally.
Here, I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium.
Oh, right. Cool.
Yeah,
I
here
forgot
it
that
is.
she was in it.
Tough,
Oh, yeah.
and she is conflicted about how to win this ever war. But that's all I can say.
I mean, I would be too.
How do you win the Everwar, guys?
How do I solve this Everwar? Will we sigil up, gamers?
Check. We're out of time.
You need to sigil
We
up.
have to sigil up now.
If you have sigils, sigil up.
Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Okay.
I really hope that the game actually has players rap music at all times. That would make it go up a few points.
Yeah, it sucks that we haven't had any games with like experimental soundtrack for their genre.
God damn it!
He's gonna start every mission like that.
He better.
I was like, there's no way that they were gonna put it in 2 trailers. Someone's proud of that line.
I can't wait to watch you guys do Naruto fucking hand signs to use a assault rifle.
Yeah. It's just gonna be that. Are we pre-downloaded? Are we ready to go?
Man, that was a terrible trailer. Oh, is it time for Zenless Zone Zero?
Today, and
Sure.
next
What's
up,
it?
We're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. And I am here with
I
Jenny
see.
Lee, the producer of
Every time he
Zenless
says
Zone
Hoyoverse,
Zero.
I'm like, Poyo?
Jenny, welcome to Gamescom.
Poyo.
It's great to have you here. Thank you. Yes. Fantastic.
Yes.
It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse, in the Hoyoverse. Can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this ARPG?
Hoyoverse's new game, ZZZ, called that because it put me to sleep.
Well, we brought this bucket of wives. Wives, waifus, and wives.
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero, an urban fantasy.
Announce the fucking
RPG.
date for Honkai Star Rail on console, you assholes.
No. Hey, do you have a date for Honkai Star Rail on consoles? I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I'm
So I
strong.
know it's been a while since we've given you an update on what we've been working on, and that's why I'm particularly happy to be here today to give you an update on the progress that we've made with this game.
This guy has a cool uppercut move now. That's pretty neat.
Tight.
Yeah, that's all we've gotten done.
So we've brought a trailer with us, and it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the
Plays
game.
rap for this trailer. Hell yeah.
Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer for Zenless Zone Zero at Gamescom.
Yeah, enough of the Hoyoverse.
I mean,
Let's hear about the Puyoverse.
If there was going to be any of these games where it actually belongs, it would be a game about urban whatever warfare on the streets, the graffitis.
Mm-hmm. Instead, they're going to play music a genre invented by Persona, jazz.
Man who thinks he likes jazz actually just likes Cowboy Bebop.
You know, it's been way too long since we've seen Dokev. I'm sad it's not showing up more often.
Of all the not real games, that was like the most not real.
Oh, hey,
So
Mr.
they
Driller.
literally do just have fake games in this arcade.
That's hilarious. That's the absolutely Puyoverse style, though. It's like, yeah, we just have so much money, we just make several different games.
Yeah, it's funny how like this and Honkai Star Rail are both more RPG and more action game than Genshin, and they both appeal to me more. Just proving that thing I keep saying of like, if you could just strongly go one of these two ways.
Right.
We'll say that Wolf Boy is pretty Chris core.
Yeah.
It's a dapper furry.
Called
End of
dapper.
statement.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has
Maybe we'll
captivated
find out.
players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters.
It's going to share with us its grand tour.
PlayStation 5 release.
It's going to take us into the grand tour.
The Lawfu's reconstruction
Update on
efforts
PlayStation
are
5
ready
release.
for
Thank you,
inspection.
subtitles. I didn't catch that when he said it.
It's strange how much closer fidelity-wise this is to Genshin than it is to Zenless Zone.
Sog, is this a 60s porno? What the fuck was with that?
Keeping Commission has completed repairs in Exalted Sanctum. Harmony
It's an exploitation film?
The fucking bass guitar's like, are we fucking or what?
We're fucking or fighting, or both.
Fuck your foes, our friend.
Great work, General. General 1, Demon 0.
kind of surprised a track like this didn't show up in Zenless Zone Zero musically.
Great, this character has mahjong powers.
Great.
No one in the US will be able to play as them at all.
Well, turn-based, so maybe it'll work out.
It's an emergency, Master Diviner. Jingyuan's not here, and the Cloud Knights haven't trained in days.
Looks like I'll have to help Jingyuan get these slackers in order.
We'll start.
Excuse me, what? The 23rd?
Yeah,
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. They said a test, though.
We got still more Hoyoverse for you. Genshin Impact is nearing its 3-year anniversary, and the game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water.
Jeff
Plus
just
the
finds
announcement of a
God,
hilarious.
I'm so far behind on Genshin shit.
Which means I have no hope now. As somebody with 400 hours in the game or whatever the fuck it was.
Right. I mean, I haven't played it in months. It's not like I was still playing 4 hours a day and got behind. Yeah, I remember that plot point. I have not done that one yet.
Here's our new quirky mini game. It's another rhythm game from hell.
Distractions. Seriously, you have a great magician standing right here.
Oh, this one could like summon meteors. What can you
summon
do?
underwater
Card tricks?
now?
Yeah, Bob was swimming underwater. I'm like, Bob, are you playing 7 Deadly Sins? That came out?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bombs away!
Step on up.
Here comes the finale.
That character had a top hat. There's a cat inside of it.
Yes.
They're coming for my life on this day.
This October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access
Where's
a
the
parallel dimension.
Right there in the middle.
No, there's supposed to be another duh. I need 2.
The of Lords of the Fallen! You know, John Linneman, I feel like it's safe. You should tweet that this runs well on PC right now.
Yeah.
Context, he tweeted fucking Immortals of Avium ran fine on PC because it has the new Unreal Engine 5 features to run well. And then people all corrected him. Yo, it is not running well on PC. He deleted the tweet.
And yet I offer you something they will not. A choice.
Do people like Lords of the Fallen?
The first game was unbelievably terrible. So, but
Yeah,
this is
they're
an entirely different genre made by not genre, but entirely different aesthetic made by a different studio that seems to have absolutely nothing to do with the first one.
Dare Souls? Dare to Believe? What is this, an aughts teen-oriented superhero movie?
I don't care how dark your fantasy is, you're not going to get darker or grosser than Blasphemous. I'm sorry.
No, that's true. I think it's pretty fucking gross.
I think it's fucking nightmare fuel.
You look into the shadows. Might be the shadows look back.
That's a pretty good cut.
No segue. Bam. Sonic's back.
See, this is a trailer for the same game, right?
Yeah.
This is still Lords of the Fallen.
Lords of the Sonic.
I'm so glad these are all new fucking zones. It's so that helps so much.
Yeah. RSS gets to make new zones.
Look, it's not It sucks that they hadn't decided that Sonic was worth investing in back when they made Sonic Mania.
Yep.
You can make Sonic robots to battle. Okay.
That's neat.
Got to go fast?
Also, maybe this means that we'll never have to endure classic Sonic being in a 3D Sonic game ever again.
Please. Sorry. We're not calling him Classic Sonic. We're going with what that kid said in that Best Buy that one time. Baby Sonic.
No, that's their fucking new TikTok series. That's Baby Sonic.
Oh no! The brand
That
confusion.
is not all the Sonic news we have for you tonight at Opening Night Live.
Sonic CD
because we
2.
also have a special update for you.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
Sonic
so here it is.
Frontiers.
All right, they had momentum
promised
for this game. I still
that
need to try
promised
it.
other playable characters with this.
So the Iblis trigger will show up, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, the ghost versions. Jesus.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to have them be the ghost versions. What's the deal? Oh, another angel.
Oh, he's gonna get his shit ruined so fast.
Yeah, Sonic, Pokemon Snoop.
Always
He's using the Shadow Force.
He's
I guess that's
his heart,
Hypersonic.
his heart is full of hatred, and he's gonna do the punch, right? And then the dragon will come out instead of the spirit bomb.
Free up to, ooh, it's free. Okay, free September 28th. That's good. I'll boot
That's
that game
cool.
again for that.
Hello again. It's so amazing being here at
Hello.
Gamescom with all the game devs, publishers,
Good.
and of course,
Good
the
presenter.
fans.
Good. Hello.
Gamescom is the world's largest video game event. Just check out this.
I mean, I
footage
guess
from
technically
last
now
year.
it is,
There are
yes.
so many
Right?
opportunities to celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom
They keep
cosplay
cutting between
area,
people,
where
and
you
eventually
can see
becomes that
amazing
like
game
aughts
inspired
techno
costume,
joke
just like
music
these.
video.
Yes.
This
Oh,
is what
hey,
Germany
hey.
looks like.
They just
Oh.
appeared.
Now I'm here with
That is the
Moshi
smallest
Dragon,
Spartan I have ever seen.
Rainbow Raven,
Like even the Spartan whatevers were like.
and
Well,
Saphira.
not Spartan. She's one of the Marines, I think.
Is she supposed to be
Moshi
just a
Dragon.
Because
Marine?
she's
you
wearing
tell
the
me how
hat
you
instead of
choose
like
a
any
character to
helmet, and I
cosplay?
feel like no Spartan's allowed to
there
not
are
wear
three
the helmet.
things required in order to decide on a cosplay. The first thing is, do I like the game or the media where it's
What the
coming
fuck
from?
are we doing?
The
I don't
second one
know.
is,
This is games.
do I enjoy the character
Yes.
design?
What
And
what,
the third
what
one
inspired
is,
you
does
to
it
do
have
this
to
cosplay?
making progress?
It's like, is this
so
literally
in
like an
course,
anime
like my
convention
princess
that they roll
here
out the
or
cosplay winners
structure with thought.
to have an interview?
And what makes cosplay?
Hey, do you want to make a meme? I would rather kill myself.
For me, it's definitely being able to play all
So
of
is
these
that a
awesome
no?
games
That's a
in
no.
cosplay at the booths of the developers.
I mean,
as
because
well
some
as
people want to
talking
kill
to the
themselves.
presenters
and just be
of
like,
games,
That's kind of
like
just a
having
background
first-hand
radiation in my life. I
conversations,
thought
and
we
of
were
course the
like
cosplay
sharing a thing right then, but no.
Thank you
And
so
the costumes
much
look
for
good. They
sharing
did a
your
good job on
costumes with
them.
us. And I wish you
Okay.
a great,
I'm sure catering did a great job
I'm
too.
sure. I mean, I bring them out. Let's talk about the sandwiches.
I would love that exact energy from Link once. Just
Before I go,
Yeah.
I would like to tell you
What?
about the Gamescom event arena. Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows from this stage right here in this hall. Check out creators, gaming events,
Kratos?
and
Yeah,
esports
Kratos, he'll be here
live
in
and
person.
alone
You
or
promise?
tune in online.
he said he
Join
was
and
going to
follow
show up
us
to my
on
baseball game,
Facebook,
but he never
Instagram,
showed.
TikTok, Twitter,
I can't go through
Twitch,
this again.
and be sure to use the Gamescom hashtag 2023. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you here. It's really not. All right, right now we've got a first look at the first Descendant, a next-generation action looter shooter from Nexon. The
Can you
crossplay
say
open
that when
beta
I've
is gonna be
played
held
the
September
beta?
19th to 25th.
He can say anything he wants. None of that's legally actionable. These are all pre-release.
We must follow the will of the ancestors. Accept your calling Descendant.
Was this a game you played on your 970 or whatever? And it was like,
Yeah,
and then
they
used
just
the
made it
1080.
scream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, this sure is indistinguishable from 400 other games.
Well, it's their destiny. It's very different.
This could wipe out all of the vaults.
It's giving me vibes of that one Xbox launch title that was an early access version of the final game that launched on
Bright
Memory Infinite.
Oh my god, that. Jesus.
Despite their efforts, humanity is still at risk of extinction. And you.
I look at Chet Bunny right next to that butt.
There is a lot of cheek in this. It's dangerously close to sigilling up.
But these are real guns.
Yeah?
They're not magic that is gun.
Yeah.
What about that?
It's science. At a certain point, science becomes indistinguishable from magic, but this is definitely science.
There's a grave walker.
You telling me magic could have crafted that ass? No, that was science.
That was science. Creatine injections directly into the cheeks.
Boy, it sure feels like Returnal maybe had a little bit more influence than people gave it credit for.
Well, yeah.
What are you talking about? This is obviously being influenced by Godfall.
That looks cool. I will never play a looter shooter ever.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Maybe it's just because we just saw
Surface
cosplayers.
World?
I saw join the cosplay.
Oh, this is that.
event.
This is that game Chronic Dreams publishing.
How are you?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Tired, but in a good way. Busy. Unitrench is still Unitrench.
I'm worried about you. I heard there was a storm coming.
I told you,
I'm looking at the script here. There's a storm coming.
For Stickenberg, yes, it's Firewatch 2, Water Ignore.
Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
We're upping the
You just let me check the script again. Treading water?
Is it? Yeah.
You're wasting the last drop of my patience.
Meet you with me here.
You're really in deep on this one.
You're all washed up.
I promise.
You really dove into the shit this time.
Ooh, Game Pass.
Look at all these games, and we haven't had one game about being out in the shit.
Being first.
I can't. That game.
Yeah, I forgot that was coming to Game Pass.
It's just in my head as the worst fucking game I've seen pitched this year. What if it was just the climbing parts from Uncharted and nothing else? And I'm like, what made you think anyone desires this?
Wait, Valorant's free to play. Why is it on? What do you mean it's on Game Pass?
Dude, so it's fucking League or whatever.
that's-
They
I
put that
guess.
on PC
They
Game Pass,
sign
so
those stupid fucking
whatever.
deals where you get like
Characters.
a fucking lollipop.
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Roger Clark.
Yeah.
Julia
Oh,
Brown, the stars of
that's
Fort
right.
Solace, which is out today on PlayStation and PC.
Already, you can already play the
Wait,
Jinkaria
why are
game.
we sigilling up when we could be playing the Jinkaria game?
Oh my god, look at these people. You guys are
I've not heard a
insane.
single thing about this game.
I didn't know it existed until Jeff was like, it's going to be there, and so will Troy Baker. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
This is one of the 3 space survival horror story-based games announced within the last year.
And it just blurred together with the other 2 that were all very next-gen looking.
Characters
Yes.
and learning about their stories, and that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger made, it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to
Did
share
you say
with
this
you
game was made by 10
the
people?
world, Fort Solace today.
In 2 years.
It was
And
a
it has
real
Troy
joy
Baker
to
in
work
it.
on, and it's
Yeah.
a joy to see what indie studios
That's okay.
are
So was the
capable
Bound
of
Arc.
in this day and age. It's a real thing.
I'm sure there will be no parallels.
We know you from a lot of great, film, television work.
The main character's like, is this his plan? And I'm just like, this is my game of the year.
The funniest game of all time.
Soul Reapers. Oh, sorry, Solace Reapers.
Watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did.
Would GigaBoots really play 2 games in a single week as a meme?
We're going to see in this launch trailer, because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of
right?
independent game, but done.
Right? You promise?
One of the best things about working with Troy, I remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer and there I see Troy's butthole. I mean, the hole is butt made.
Okay, when I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did. And there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt.
Yes.
Which he signed.
And Julia, I know it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right? But we have to play to find out.
So what kind of
Appleton, who's
what
an
kind
engineer
of
working on Fort
game is
Solid,
this?
Is this like some sort of sexy space game?
You'll have to pay us $70 to find out.
Julia, what the fuck is with these two? I don't know.
They can't be stopped. I don't know why we let them out.
Julia, if you want, you can leave now. What kind of plan do you have for this?
Senior engineer en route to Fort Solace in the Planum Quadrant, responding to an alarm. Suspected power failure. Await further information.
Recording submitted.
Is there no sign of security?
No.
I thought this was all beyond the space station. I didn't think there'd be exploring the planet surface.
I think there may have been an incident here.
What the hell is going on, Jackie? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
Why am I just watching medium tier animations play out? Is there a game here, or is this just hitting QTEs?
Yeah, this is gonna be QTEs.
I know they kept saying cinematic experience, but Jesus.
Yeah.
Who's it made by? It sounded like you were gonna say it was made by.
Dear Villager?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just gonna say it's made by 10 people. Yeah, it's gonna just be
All right,
it's
next,
just gonna
it's
be
time for the
QTEs.
announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment
that's how
and
you
Saber,
avoid
the
delay.
continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
Ooh. Finally. Ray Tracer's back.
Behind all great
No.
discoveries lies a journey. One
Is
of
this journey steep?
and
Is it in some sort of endless valley?
Is this storm brewing?
of struggle, of hope.
Now coming Shit Runner in the shit.
Finally, I feel so seen. A game that's about being out in the shit.
Each step matters. For every obstacle, there's a solution.
I thought this was to be a full off-roading racing game, not a
exploratory off-roading.
Right.
I don't know. That seems cool. This could be a
neat.
cool game.
I just feel like they gaslit me into expecting something very different.
Well, you see, our generation is broke, so none of us can become divorced dads who buy big Jeeps and do off-roading, so now we can only get a video game about it.
An expedition.
Please be excited for the AAA wood carving simulator coming out in a couple of years.
Will it be VR? I want to just whittle in real space.
That's the only way to do it, man.
All right, our
God,
next stop,
the crew
Motorfest, a
It's
vibrant
real.
open world.
The
welcomes you to the
Sundying
ultimate
Lich.
Oh, right!
lovers,
This thing that they're
Motorfest
sending
here.
out to die on top of Starfield.
That completely shed all of its identity to become Forza Horizon.
I thought for a half second they were going to have a car on stage.
We don't have to pay for that.
Like,
Jeff's just like, is it dropping this island?
How
I feel I'm genuinely wondering if Ubisoft's even going to survive until that Star Wars game comes out. Because this is going to surely bomb.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
how
feel like they
Assassin's
have-
Creed Mirage will do. I hope it does good and makes them sober, but who knows? Then they have that Avatar game that again needs 8 digits. That game was in development like 8 years.
Yeah, and they're probably releasing like 2 different Tom Clancy games.
Like that
no
Star
one
Wars
will
game
buy.
will do big money, but everything around them it is still on fire. Like they've become EA, where every single thing burns down except Star Wars.
If they could just survive until they release that Prince of Persia Metroidvania, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, that would be appreciated.
Right. At least that's just January, so
They don't have to make it that long. Yeah.
Right.
We're good.
The Crew Motorfest comes out September 14th, and the brand new Lamborghini Revelto is on the cover and playable. And we have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching between September 14th and 17th. A free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms for the
Sick.
Crew Motorfest.
Maybe it'll be fun.
All right, moving on.
Even if it's nothing like the
CD
Crew or anything
Projekt
anyone would
Red
watch from the
gearing
Crew
up for the
IP.
release of the spy thriller expansion to Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty on September
God.
26th.
There's more.
The studio is ready to share a new look.
I thought
at
the
wide
expansion
range
for
of overhauled
Cyberpunk was
mechanics
called
coming
Bomb
to the game,
Rush.
And as you're about to see, a lot
Yeah.
has changed. Let's check this out.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
I was like, oh, they're showing something cool and different. Then you no,
Mr.
Rewind and show some talking.
There's a job. Coordinates provided.
Hey, I haven't played this game yet, except for the 10 hours I did, but I'll be excited to play it again once it's done.
Yeah, as far as I was aware, it basically is a new game with how much they've improved and
Yes,
changed it.
but it's going to be a new game again once this DLC comes out.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely.
Allegedly, there's a skill tree now in this expansion.
Home stretch.
What's that?
Getting a ripper to overclock your chrome before the fight? Not a bad idea. Okay.
You can, in fact, ask for those.
Get this show on the road.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Wow, designed perks. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Ooh, air dash.
Sure.
Job done.
Premium work, V. I'm closing the gig and sending you a little bonus. Something that will spirit you home safely.
Okay, but can we play as Rebecca?
No, I'm sorry. I don't even want her. It would have to look like a Fortnite model of Rebecca just in the game.
Right.
Oh, is like car combat new? In what I played, it was only like turret sequences and missions, like set PC stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna say technically on paper no, but practically yes.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun. Max tech. Time to tilt out.
That's pretty cool.
Fuck. That was close.
Bravo, V. I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. You will hear from me soon. This I guarantee you.
Oh, end of September. Okay.
It's so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primok, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. You're like, welcome to Gamescom.
She's like, you said our studio's name wrong. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm struggling with your name, and I'm sorry. She shoots him with a gun.
I'm excited to announce we only ground a couple of our developers into paste to make this game.
Major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So, for example,
A perfectly acceptable amount of developers
of human paste.
We prepared many cool play styles and many cool abilities to try out. For example, deflecting.
But we brought them here today. Rolls out cart.
Barrels sloshing.
No, cuts to someone in the audience and it dunks it on them like fucking Nickelodeon.
Dunks it on the dudes who rush the stage. This is what happens.
Cover your cyberware even further.
Wow. It seems like players, can even further customize their playstyle to suit their taste. We also saw in that video a lot about
I appreciate you can just become a
vehicles and
StarCraft
how
seller.
vehicular
Yeah.
combat is even
That's important.
being upgraded, right?
Exactly right. So vehicle combat is a massive addition. Players will be able to shoot their guns while driving. They will be able to use mounted weapons like and rockets. And on top of that, they also will be able to take remotely control over vehicles to, for example, crush them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
And, sorry to interrupt. One more. One
I
more
wonder
thing.
if all-
Shut up, Jeff.
Continues.
New, like,
I wonder if all that
renewed
vehicle stuff's going to be
experience
added to
with
the main
revamped
game, or
police
if you have to get to the DLC land to
Well, it
activate
seems
it.
like you're upgrading, you said, across
You
the
haven't
board with a
gained
bunch of
access to
different
car.
things. And thank you,
You
so
have to
much for
earn
coming out
that.
to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though, that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free for current gen consoles and PC.
Wow, even free. That's good. Thank God.
2.0 update.
Yeah, they already announced that the flat upgrade of all the skill trees and all that shit's coming
Thank
over.
you so much, Julia, for
To be
joining
frank,
us
though,
here
with the
at
game
Gamescom.
pre-existing as it is, I'm not sure how much car combat could even be
Tonight we've also
a
got an update
critically
on the
helpful
science fantasy
thing.
strategy
Yeah, I
game
have no
Stormgate
idea.
And a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Okay.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic real-time strategy.
Man, that would have been a great
cool.
point to end the show.
Nope, sorry, we got to talk about off-brand StarCraft because it's exciting.
Today we have an
Yeah,
early
it's
look
like we
at our
don't have
second
any
faction,
real
the Infernal
StarCraft
Host.
or
Infernals
Warcraft.
live and
And
die
Please.
no
with the
sign
code
that
of
they're going to
victory
do
at any
anything about that any
cost.
fucking
They have a
time
powerful
soon.
advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies.
It is
The
it is
lowliest
weird
Infernal
that they're just like, no, we don't need to make
units
StarCraft. No, we don't need to make the
Don't
Warcraft.
get too close. Between these powerful lumbering
It's really
brutes
weird because they
and
did
the fiends that they unleash.
they did
Infernals
Diablo
will
2 HD
sacrifice
and Diablo 4 pretty
including
back to
themselves
back,
to
and there's
merge
no
with
action
And
on
Diablo Immortal.
on the
Well, they
music
did
end,
Diablo
they did that.
Immortal.
They did that horrible
Raising us on our
version of
soundtrack.
Warcraft 3 that deleted
Working
the
with
original from
composers like
history.
Frank Lepacki
Yeah, but that's the only thing.
We'll share more later
I guess
this
they're
year.
continuing work on World
I
of
think they
Warcraft,
did. Didn't
but
they
it's
do a
not-
StarCraft one too that nobody talked about ever?
I don't think so.
That would have been before Warcraft if that happened.
Okay, but that's
Maybe
still,
not.
It was, still,
Maybe
it was,
no one cares.
it was 2017, so it wasn't that long ago.
Donation to the Gamescom Forest.
But yeah, I don't know why they
Nobody
haven't
knows.
done a new one. We've had two Diablos since
Please join me in welcoming Lisa
RTS.
Basically makes it as old as Overwatch.
Yeah.
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green
But it's
initiative.
not
You
as
have
well as by
7
partnering with
giant
us
screens
at Playing
behind
for the
you.
Planet.
Yeah.
Through Playing for the Planet, the United
I love how
Nations
big this
has been
event is in
working
this
with the games
stage and how many
industry
lights
to
are pouring out of
inspire
every orifice
millions
on
of players
stage.
around
And
the world
really,
to
the
learn
thing
more
I
about
like
the
about it most
environment
isn't the
and to
size,
take
it's how
actions that
sustainable it is.
benefit
See, the
them.
light's green.
Yeah.
Whether you are
Which
a gamer,
means
a head of
it's
a
good
AAA
for the
studio,
planet.
or an indie developer, all of us
dreams.
can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate.
Hope you guys picked up
because
Dreams while it
time
was on
is of the
PlayStation
essence.
Plus.
And
Good
if we
month.
don't
I'm doing
start
my
now,
part.
Good.
then when? For those of you who play games, many
If
of
we
you
do that,
are
they'll
already
do
raising
a
the
PS5
bar
update, right?
by asking game
Yeah.
makers to step up
Okay.
and act on values that are important to
happy.
you. Keep on asking,
Hey, that
whether
was a
it's for
beat.
more green content or
Flying
greater
out of
energy
the beat.
efficiency, because
Pardon
your
me.
voice counts. For this year's Green Studio of the Year award, we have been looking for a bold, system-changing,
You know,
innovative,
if there's
and
something I've
creative
learned from
ways
tech
to tackle the
YouTubers,
climate
is
crisis.
that no
And
amount
all
of solar
nominees this
panels
year
is
have
going to
done an
offset this
amazing
fucking
job.
room.
The way we win on climate change
Because
is
they
to
keep
stop
trying and
emissions
it
from
keeps
happening
not
in the
working
first place.
out.
And that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively
They're
trying
like, look
to
at
do.
how many panels I have. I'm like, that's an insane
nominees
amount. They're like,
for
I
the
saved
Green Studio of the Year,
$70 out of
based on
500
companies
plus.
that
And
have
I'm like,
submitted applications
mm.
are Frontier,
And I reinvested that
Ubisoft,
$70
and
for
Xbox.
more power
And this
output.
year's
It
winner
will only
is
take 40 more
Xbox.
years
And
for
here
me
to
to
accept
offset
the
how
award
much I spent.
is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
We're shutting down the Xbox division to save the planet.
We can't win.
You know, good on you, man.
I'm accepting this award on behalf of an incredibly talented team.
And Xbox was
that has
green,
worked
and
very
this is
hard to
green.
put tools in the hands
Isn't
of
the Xbox and every single thing you sell that have more packaging than any other product on the market in
Yes.
gaming?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Yes, actually.
We do this so that we can all
But Bob, that's not important. They added an idle mode. They added a low energy mode.
Isn't
And
that
that's-
what every other console had already?
Yes.
Come on out, Jeff.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award in the show. I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys. ARPGs have had an incredible year, but you're an independent studio that has been building this game for a number of years.
I'm going to get out
We're
my
excited to
joke
tell your
anyway,
story. So
since
tell us
I don't care about the introduction. I just want the trailer.
Jeff,
He was
thanks
going to
so
come
much for
out
having
and
me.
say,
First off,
Hellblade 2 people are winning, you know, most eco-friendly because by not shipping the game,
not showing anything.
Community-made action RPG.
they've saved so much
And with
energy.
the help of our community and Kickstarter, we've been able to make that happen.
Is this that
It's a
same game
lasting
that
part
has
of
like
every single
50
skill in the game
players
has
in
its
at
own
once that we saw
transformative
for like
skill
10 minutes during
We
the
have
Xbox
119
showcase?
skills in the game so far. We're adding more every
maybe,
single patch.
yeah.
We also have an awesome deterministic skill system.
I mean, that looks
deep
like
and
what
interesting
sort of
loot,
shit you
and
would stick in
multiple
that
in-game
exact game.
systems
So
and
I
ways
think you're right.
playability.
I think you got
And
it.
Jeff,
That game looked
tonight we're
neat.
excited to
Multiple
announce
classes and
our
skill
newest
trees.
class, the Rune Master.
I'm becoming
Rune
a mark.
Master has a unique
Here we go.
They're after you.
Clown makeup's going on.
People are saying no. Okay,
Oh,
what was the name of that
Super
game?
exciting and fun to experiment and find your perfect play style. And the Rune Master is going to be joining
Oh
us.
man, maybe this will be
September
like an
7th, and will be
indie
available to play
Diablo
here
that's good
all
then.
week at Gamescom.
Amazing. Well,
I don't even know what good means anymore in the realm of indie Diablo because they already made the one for Psychopaths.
That's true. Well, this one only has 16 classes instead of infinite.
What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill
Turns
would
out it
have
looked
its
like
own
Path of Exile.
well-defined skill
Fuck.
tree.
How
Reaching
did we end
in-game
up
would
at
be
the
just
same place?
beginning, and it would be updated for years so we could play forever.
Let me tell you how much damage you just did to this trailer by opening with. So it was a Kickstarter. We told Reddit, what if we got to make a Diablo and it could be sustained forever? And now you're showing influencers.
Yeah, this is rough.
Right, the fucking game looks fine. Please stop.
To go back to Microsoft for a second, it's cool they won an award for eco-friendly sustainable practices in the same year that they took down their statement that none of their shit was manufactured with conflict minerals.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
A really cool game. Speaking
Look,
of cool games,
eco-friendly
please welcome
doesn't mean
the
it's
winner of Best
humanity
Mobile
friendly.
Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
Oh,
it's
whoa,
you.
whoa. I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just
did you?
finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively on PC. It looks insane. And I'm here to tell you that, like, literally just like 5 minutes ago,
Pat's losing
we
his
launched the
mind.
game on Steam.
I just did some really powerful stimulants before coming here.
Yeah, this guy's always like this. It's kind of impressive.
More than 30 minutes of ONL tonight. There's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant for Marvel Snap.
I need you to turn it off, turn it down, something.
No, he can't. Look at
Are
him.
you on the cards?
That dude did 2 red eyes before getting on that stage.
Wait, is there like a story for the hypercube? What?
Yeah, it was called Infinity War.
Oh, cool. I'd sure like to play a digital trading card game, but I'm not going to play Marvel Snap because it's branded with Marvel. I on principle refuse to engage with anything Squirrel Girl's in.
Seems spiteful.
Reddit ass character.
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that the point, though? It's so funny to be like, there's this incredible animation we made. Look at the game.
Look at the game. It's flipping cards.
Yeah.
Like,
you know, the more yes, it's another Game Pass trailer. I was about to say, the more numbers come out with how completely stagnant Game Pass subs are, and how nothing they do is moving the needle on them, the more all these fucking trailers become pathetic.
Well, here's the thing. In order to move numbers on them, because PC Game Pass is like, it's not gonna move, if you ask me. They need to move more boxes, but to move more boxes, they need to ship some fucking
Dan, look
games.
away. Dan, look away.
Why? What's up?
It just shouldn't. If you
have to save yourself for marriage.
Oh my god. Oh, the fire's
No, you forgot to ask Jesus. No, please look away.
It's okay. I'm thinking of Minnie Mouse as a mech.
621 has awakened.
Yo, did you guys know that fucking Armored Core game's coming out in like fucking 3 days? What's up with that, man? God. And Walmart accidentally sold it to me for like $40.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's also what I did.
Fucking dumbass.
Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
Yeah, this game looks sick as fuck.
You ready to climb the wall?
I don't know, 8-Ball, what did you think of the wall?
Watch out.
Let's see how far they can fly on borrowed wings.
Oh, it's so sick.
Yeah,
It's gonna be so fucked up. It's like, yeah, this is yet another time the game of the year has been knocked off by another game.
It's like, if it comes out with Game of the Year edition as its base game.
Damn, talk about calling your shot.
I mean, yeah.
And they'll never fade or be forgiven. I ran. I begged.
I don't know.
Looks surprisingly high fidelity.
Crusader and Kings? Is that okay?
Oh, it's Nexon.
This has the Nexon he's branded with?
Yeah, he has the mark of the demon or whatever Nexon.
Again,
Okay,
this game with Knights and Swords better actually have a rap soundtrack.
I'm like, look, you knocked a coffin off. I heard the hip hop rap coming in, and I was like, you better be fighting Blackulas.
Hell yeah.
That would be a
That
fucking
would be
game.
really good.
That would be a
Exclusively
fucking game.
Blackulas.
Yeah. I love that I have no fucking idea what the gameplay is.
It must.
I don't like seeing the FSR effect.
You wouldn't spend this much time on the melee and not be a melee game. I hope.
I mean, it could be a turn-based RPG for all we know. Like, it literally isn't showing any fucking... Bob, that isn't FSR. That is literally the Adobe After Effects slow-down video.
Oh, God. Is that why it's doing it?
Yeah.
Haven?
Oh, we saw this.
Free to play.
This is that fucking...
Oh, it's that thing I played.
That was Warhaven and the Melee
It's so
multiplayer PvP
unrecognizable.
game with
I feel like we're entering this really exhausting era because games take longer to come out than ever, but also there's more gaming events per year now.
all the way
Yeah.
to Gamescom to unleash even
So,
more
Bob, was
news
there
on
rap in that
MK1,
game?
No,
which ships
it was in
just
fact
a month.
very
Please
sterile.
join me in welcoming to
Cool.
ONL, Ed Boon.
It's Ed. What's up, Boone?
What's the music we're playing about?
Hello,
too?
Ed.
Is he the God of
Fancy
War?
seeing you here. Well, we had a lot of fun with you at Summer Game Fest revealing the first gameplay of MK, and I got to say, every trailer you drop just gets crazier and crazier. So what did you bring to Gamescom?
We brought another, probably our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we
Mental health
introduced
professionals
the
are standing
gameplay
by.
at Summer Game Fest, we couldn't believe the reaction people having to the game, and they've actually gotten their hands on the game, which has become even more exciting. I can't believe the crazy stuff people have come up with, combining the main characters and the
This
cameo
game
characters.
isn't
It's been a
balanced at
riot.
all, Jeff.
But this
It's gotta tell you, it's hilarious.
We tried, and apparently we fucked up.
I hope you like mating Johnny Cage because he's broken as fuck.
I gotta say, this
We let Sonic Fox play it once. No one's ever beaten him.
It's very unfortunate.
The mower's
can be
back.
both alien and
It sounds like a blower,
intoxicating to
though.
Earthrealmers. While our realms are at peace, there are
Oh, it's like a
outworlders
Goro.
who prefer us to be
Goro
at war.
guy.
General Shao.
Victor of the Tavarian War, conqueror of the Quatan
Oh,
Plains.
well, that's just a thing you inherit.
All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
Is that supposed to be Cindo? Maybe? It did kind of look like her in last game, but younger.
You would consign us
Shao
to
Kahn.
endless war.
Shao Kahn?
Brother to Lanky Kong.
I can't wait to do my forward air.
That war is the last
Ah.
resort. Do not forget that, General.
I just don't know. Is it her?
I don't know either. It's unclear.
It's unclear.
Oh man, Kintaro, yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Kintaro. Everyone loves me. I was in the movie Scorpion King.
We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, Your Majesty.
Is it me? Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has earned his
Earthrealm's
place
champion,
by embodying
Striker.
the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
Ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
I think it's funny that they made Raiden Asian but did not correct his name.
No, his name is Raiden. It is that way for all of eternity.
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Is the dragon guy Shao Kahn?
Yeah,
I guess.
Pretty sure.
Reimagine Shao Kahn.
Yeah, like young.
Because they made him like a dragon guy in 11.
Right.
What? Oh my god, that's good. They're like, and we cut away because Gamescom will not let us show the rest. Ooh. Whoa. Sindel guitar emote so funny to me.
God, he's the power of a regular horse.
Right, yeah, exactly. He's so strong.
Oh. Give him the old dick twist.
Just wraps around his dick.
Like, she doesn't have special powers. She's just, they're fighting in Florida.
Yeah.
The humidity is really getting to her.
Just shuck him like a fucking clam. What the fuck?
Shelled him like a peanut.
You know,
I do.
that's less than 11,
Also
but
us.
I still think it's a little much.
Looks insane. A total shift.
The fuck is this?
Era History Untold is making its first event appearance this week at Gamescom. This turn-based
This looks like an NFT game.
It does, actually. And Jeff actually has a really bad track record on vetting those.
Right.
That's true.
I see Ara coin. Swear to
This is an Xbox Game Studios thing?
The funny thing is that looks like rare text from the N64.
Huh.
This needs to be like Ada the cameo.
Let's go back.
Man, Microsoft sure landed on the most boring fucking corporate identity they possibly could for games.
Yeah.
No thrones ascended.
Like, I'm not super in love with Sony's high fidelity, realistic, makes you feel cinematic thing, but I like Microsoft's we're the PC game platform even less.
So literally just, hey, we have our Sid Meier's at home. Like, we don't need that for everything.
I don't know. I've read a lot of Twitter, and I would say most people think Sony's the PC gaming company, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
I don't. Or should I say, Sony?
Inject the red pills.
See, you're doing like a Patrick Warburton. I feel like we need to bring Seinfeld back and do the episode where like Elaine is dating a guy who gets really into like anti-woke culture war shit.
You have no idea how hard it was for me to resist doing a spit take, because you said that right as I was drinking water.
And there goes the MacBook.
That's pretty cringe, bro. Just the faces.
I know. I was over here on the stream deck like I need to punch in and say, does he know? Because they're making the face.
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom, and in its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived in June and will be supported for years to come with seasonal content. Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about to share with you the first news on the next season.
Okay.
Coming this fall.
It started small. Nameless people that no one would miss. Dead. Discarded.
Twitter users.
Throats torn open. The church ignored the killings.
What?
Even as fear.
They would never, right?
No, their church is always good.
Wait, are you saying that there might be cellars where I go in and fight a room of zombies?
There might be.
God damn
I have some good news for you, Bob.
They made a game for you. And now they're making more of it.
I learned so much.
Oh,
Blizzard,
I am
Blizzard
begging you,
needs to stop doing these Gamescom trailers.
Yeah, why is it always
no.
motion comics? Come on. This game sold 40 million copies or some insane shit already. Make a real trailer.
Did someone at Blizzard's marketing department tell them Europeans love motion comics? I don't understand how this keeps happening at Gamescom specifically. So which one of you is the Cellarmancer?
And they'll never see
Are they using AI to move these?
Yeah, what the fuck
was that? Oh, were we watching Risky Dingo or Frisky Dingo?
Oh, wait. Were they putting the monk in?
There's no way.
In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned. But tonight, we hunt.
Vampiric powers. That's neat, I guess.
That's like a new class. How do you even integrate that?
Gamescom, please welcome actress and producer Gemma Chan, who is voicing the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod Ferguson. Welcome to Gamescom.
Oh, Rod Ferguson, right.
Hi, everyone. Gemma, this is so exciting to have you here. Welcome to the video game world.
I forgot that he went over there.
I
First
can't.
video game, right?
Because one of the first things he did when he got over there was like, fuck the community. And everyone's like, dude, can you believe he fucking said this? And I'm like, yeah, he came here from the Gears franchise.
In some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now. So I was so excited to play this character. And yeah, thank you for inviting me into the world of Sanctuary.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
Yeah, this is exciting. You know, season 2, which will be coming, as you said, in October. What can you tell us about the character that you're playing, Eris?
Vampire.
So Eris
Love
is
sellers.
a seasoned
Love-
vampire hunter.
Can't get enough.
She's going to be your
Can't get enough.
badass warrior companion.
There's
as
just
you
barrels of blood
fight your
down
way
there.
through
Most
the
people
perils
don't
of
think to look at cellars.
She's
They're just
complex.
like, oh, I'm a
She's seen
vampire.
quite a
I'm
bit of
so
horror in
thirsty.
her
Where is
lifetime,
barrels
so
of blood?
Initially,
Turns out
she comes
cellars.
across as a little bit cold and jaded.
Hashtag
but
cellar
in a
gang.
fight, she will definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about what we can expect from this new Diablo season in October.
Well, Jeff, you know, Diablo is about
Thank
creating
you.
that ultimate
Thanks,
power
Rod.
fantasy. And
Well,
obviously a lot of people
you may have heard about sellers before.
Holy shit, I would die.
So far. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the player feedback. It's going to help us make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our free second season, Season of Blood, you get to
It's
join
really
Eris
funny
as a
that
vampire hunter,
I
but
gave
not
that
just
pretext
any
for
normal vampire
who
hunter.
he is as a
You're gonna
person.
get
He's like,
full
I would like to
vampiric
thank the
powers
players
become
first
kind
and
of a daywalker,
foremost.
a vampire
Yeah,
that
I
hunts
bet you
vampires,
players really
and ultimately
inspired me
tracks
to
down
make
and
this
faces off with the big
expansion.
bad vampire lord. Now, that's season 2, and that's October. So we still have lots of time to jump into season 1. The
Which
season of Malignant.
doesn't
So,
suck, I
you know,
swear.
Seasons are a great
There's
time to
no
start with
reason
Diablo
people were upset
because we
with
all
it.
begin at
Sorry.
the same place. So come join us in Diablo.
Amazing. All right, well, thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany, and we can't wait to meet more Eris and hear more in October. Fantastic. Gentlemen, Rod, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and now it's time for another world premiere. This one is a European-made game about hope, love,
They leave the
friendship.
stage in front of Jeff. He's like,
Security.
they punch them both in the gut and carry them off.
Where danger lurks around every turn. A motley crew of misfits embark on a
Oh, fuck off. I'm done. I'm out.
Wait, no, this game looks quirky. One
We're
second.
just getting started, dude.
What is this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words have power.
Ooh.
Give you strength.
Ready for this? Stand still.
Oh, wow. You're actually trying to have gameplay. That's a bad decision.
Is this the thing worked on by the BioWare writer?
No, that's Stray Gods, a musical RPG, I think. It's already out.
Okay. All right.
It came out like right before Baldur's Gate and then got deleted from reality.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
That's rough. Have to say. I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
What's she ending with?
That's a really fun
Oh, of
game.
course.
It's
Max Payne.
And now to completely shift the tone again, I'm here with Sam Blake, who's going to take us to a very dark place with Alan Wake.
Please, the
2.
Modern Warfare 3 trailer was dark enough, Sam. Can we?
This game is coming out in October, and we've
Little
had
bit
so much
brighter.
fun. We announced this a few
Do
years
your
ago at the
face.
Game Awards and at Summer
Do
Game
it.
Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the
brother
story.
with his
But
do the
everyone's been asking
face.
me,
Do
and
the
I'm certainly expecting you,
face.
what about Alan's story? What can you tell us about what it's like
Well,
to play
this
as
game,
him?
he wakes up.
Tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff. Yes, finally, it's time to show our title character, Alan Wake, and his struggle to escape the nightmare dimension of the dark place, where he's been for the last 13 years, ever since the first Alan Wake game.
It's a long time. We've been waiting a long time to play another one. We're going to see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live action as well in it, right? And it's going to be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
Incredible.
Yeah, the dark place is a
TV
reality,
show, and I'm
it
like,
keeps
yes!
drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears.
If Dark Place should
his
be canon
writing,
to anything,
and-
it is
and
the
he
Remedy
comes from New York
universe.
City.
Oh, like Garth
for years
Marenghi's?
he has
Yes.
written crime fiction set in New York City. So now the Dark Place takes the shape of a nightmare in New York City. And we have used different mediums in our experience, in our games for storytelling, live action for sure. This time around,
Podcast.
we've integrated live action seamlessly.
Alan Wake spent the past 13
into the
years drinking, but he
experience
stopped
to
now. That's
show
right.
the
He's no
dreamlike
longer
nature
lushing.
of the Dark Place.
This game, I cannot wait. We don't have to wait too long. It's coming in October, but let's take a look now at the brand new
Good
trailer.
thing no other game
for
is coming
Alan
out in
Wake 2.
October.
Sam,
Yeah,
thank you so
I'm
much.
glad October is
Thank you.
such
Here
a
we go.
clear month, and so is November.
Like how a lot of games did evacuate.
Horror story. They're only victims and
big.
monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show. He's here to talk about his latest book.
I love you, brevity.
Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake.
Jesus Christ, I love you guys so much.
Desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he's written.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember it.
You're the killer. The cult bleeding.
No! You've got the wrong man!
For a moment, I thought that was the evil within detective shaking him down. I was like, what?
Yes.
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
Oh, we still got the flashlight thing.
I don't want to be in the story. Just write me out of the story.
That looks absolutely amazing, and that's going to do it for Opening Night Live. We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, watching online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And
remember that game trailer they showed where that guy sigiled up?
I hope you enjoy.
I don't know.
Gamescom and get
That was
ready
kind of
for
unmemorable,
what's
and
gonna be
nothing in there
quite a
really
debate
stuck out to
about
me.
Game of the Year. And speaking of the Game of the Year, I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December, and we've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th. The show will be streaming live everywhere.
It's always going to be a Thursday, Dan. It's been Thursday for the past 4 years.
For 10 years.
Right.
We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th, and I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very, very special show. Thanks again for watching Gamescom Opening Night Live. We'll see you again next year. Good night, everybody.
Okay.
I wish you wouldn't, though.
I will find you next year.
I guess we gotta rate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up the letter scores for chat so they can start.
I mean,
rating
like,
it feels like there was nothing.
Yeah, that was
the
nothing.
pre-show was better because it had 7 guests.
That's true.
a rare W for Bosman.
Was that in the pre-show?
That was the pre-show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was during the Bosman pre-show. What letter grade would you give Opening Night Live? A, B, C, D, F.
I'm like, it wasn't painful. Like, you have a good pace to it at least, but
yeah,
it also is like,
there you guys go. Polls up now. Go ahead, Bob.
But it feels like there's nothing here. Like, even though I knew it was going to be a bunch of games we already knew about, but I feel like I didn't find out anything new about these games we already knew about. And that's kind of what you expected from a show where they have to lead so hard with that.
When I'm like, the biggest thing to come out of the show was in the pre-show. Oh, what's that? What's that? We're listening to the Commodore song.
Oh.
Oh my! I can't believe it. You gotta go to the big.
My name is Jim Butterfield, and I'd like to tell you about the Commodore 64.
When the biggest thing to come out of the show seems to be, thank goodness you're here.
There were some of those definitely real Chinese super games.
Well, there was the one. Well, I mean, I guess unless you count Hoyoverse.
There was
Yeah,
Black
'cause those
Sun.
are very
Those
real.
are actually real and not a part of the subgenre. Definitely real.
They showed the Psy Games thing. Grand Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, we got a Grand Blue
date.
date. That's anything.
Right.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
And technically, we should have gotten the Tekken date here, but
Right. The tech trailer was good.
What was that thing that they turbo flashed the... There was some like early access thing that's happening in like a day, but like they showed it so quick I almost didn't
that was the Honkai Sorrow.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling anything.
I know.
Nothing.
Like, there were a couple of good trailers, but not like spectacular. Like I think the most interesting thing we found out is you have weird avatars in Tekken. Like Grand Blue, I'm like, it's cool to have a date, but I didn't. All that was stuff we'd already seen from that game.
Right. Yeah, that's totally true. Our understanding of Grand Blue has not evolved.
No. We know to be excited for the Seventh Guest remake.
Yeah, but are we counting the pre-show?
We gotta give them as much rope as possible.
And then C+, because that was a genuine, like, that's great. That looks really cool. And the rest of it was just smooth brain.
It's just gliding off of my skull.
Kinda, yeah.
I'm trying to find our document.
Free Sonic.
We heard about Jin Karya's big hole. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unclear what that was all about.
Yeah, will there be some sort of hole in that game? I don't know.
Who knows? Let's see.
Oh, right. They did show Zack Snyder's thing.
Yeah.
But that's a movie?
Yeah, that's a movie. That doesn't count.
Promised a game. No, I'm sorry. That's 2 movies
That's 2 movies.
and eventually a game?
Right, but we know nothing about the game.
Exactly.
The new Sonic stuff felt so, like, I have no idea what to expect. Like, there's nothing, like, new as far as that new game that's coming. There's just like, hey, there's an update for Frontiers. It's going to include a boss fight, which is, like, the worst part of that game, other than being cool for the first time through. I don't know.
I'm a C+ because of Seventh Guest. Otherwise, it'd be like a C or a C-.
I think I'm gonna give this thing a D+. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't painful, but that shouldn't be a bar. It's like, okay, you paced the show well.
You aren't grading on a scale?
But come on. There should be something here. It shouldn't be like, just, yeah, I was able to get down all these oatmeals.
Yeah.
Fine.
I love these Nature's Own bars. The crunch.
They're so good.
The cement taste is great.
I love that they fight me all the way down.
It hurts my teeth. It hurts my mouth. It hurts my throat.
It's fantastic. It's okay. The fiber is there, and it might have a benefit for me. Probably not, because I don't have a condition.
It's
but
unfortunate because they also crammed it full of sugar, so it would taste like anything.
Chris, what do you think? Where are you coming in at?
D+. It was just nothing. Like, it was just a waste of time, almost. Like, none of the updates on games we already knew existed gave us anything. Like,
this would be a normal news cycle for a week.
Yeah.
But here's a fresh conference instead.
Like, I didn't see it. Like, Black Myth Wukong didn't look any different.
Heck, even like a day ago, they put out more Black Myth Wukong that was more interesting than what they showed here.
Like, that Nightingale, that Fae Portal game didn't look any different from any of the other times we've seen it. It's just nothing. Like, they didn't show anything new whatsoever. You don't have to do a show.
Yeah, you don't.
The thing that really drags this down for me is that it is so long.
Yes, it is 2.5 hours.
So while this is better than the Xbox Games Extended Showcase, it is also way longer.
Oof.
Yeah, because this is 3 hours, basically.
How long?
A little bit less.
I thought that Extended Showcase was also insanely long.
I think it was an hour and a half. Point is, there were positives here, but it is so fucking long that it buckles under its own weight. I'm giving this thing a fucking D, because
I'm gonna change to a C-.
Feel free. I
don't think it was that super bad, but it definitely wasn't amazing.
Like, as I'm looking at these other scores and stuff, I'm like, yeah, I came out of a lot of these other things with a more positive impression than I'm coming out of this. Because, yeah. I mean, yeah, like somebody's mentioning in chat, they showed us an old Armored Core 6 trailer.
Yeah, even though they released a new one today. It's truly bizarre.
Literally no one voted A. Yeah, that doesn't
Right?
surprise me, even though during the Summer of Gaming official, we did get people who'd keep voting like positives on even like the worst conferences except for OTK.
Right.
No way. Indefensible.
The highest was 3 people gave this a B at 2%. 41% of people, 81 of them, gave it a C. 54%, the winning, which is 108 people, gave it a D. And then 4% with 8 people gave it an F. Yeah, I feel like D's correct. It's definitely... Like, the Alan Wake 2 stuff was hype.
Right.
Thank goodness you're here's hype. 7th Guest VR was great. And everything in between is like, I got to see more Mortal Kombat 1, which is cool, but it didn't do anything for me. Modern Warfare 3's trailer was like, you took something that should be a fun gameplay segment and made a terrible presentation out of it.
Deep void of nothing.
Yeah, I thought they even like gaslit me into thinking they were going to show off the new mode, the open world-ish thing, because that
which they showed the tiniest bit of that.
Right, I'd be curious to see how you can actually like, okay, well, let's show you.
Yeah, that would have actually made a better trailer.
That Assassin's Creed Mirage stuff was nothing. Like that was so much worse than what we saw earlier in the summer.
Right.
Like, why do you even show it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. This was just like, okay, put the games that are coming out into public consciousness, please.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get this shit out as far as we can nowadays, because if we sell 10% less than we expect, we have to kill ourselves.
It is a little weird conceptually that I have to be like, one of the better segments of this was the Hoyoverse one?
Right?
Yeah,
and
it,
even
it
that,
gave us
like,
dates and showed us me things that I wanted.
I wanted to see more Endless Zone Zero. That felt like nothing new from that either. It's like,
yeah, that was just another trailer.
Action trailer, yeah.
Yeah, which I want to know more of the structure of the game. I want to see new characters. I want anything, like an open beta day, something.
So yeah, I guess running over our scores again. I gave it a D. Bob gave it a D plus. Chris gave it a D plus. Eric gave it a C minus. I've seen worse.
Yeah.
No shit.
Of course.
I've seen worse this year.
This year did release the worst one of these conferences ever.
Look, there's two axes on this graph where it's like terribly paced, well paced, and then shows new shit, shows nothing new. And this is like in the well paced but showed you nothing quadrant.
Yeah.
It's just so deep in it that it still lands at a D plus.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. A DS2 or something else could have really helped this.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for the opening night live end of the stream, which means we're heading into Immortals of Avia.
Woo!